No, I mean, like, off the bat, like, if you like shit like One Piece, you know, it's like, it's that shit that, like, it's those mindsets that, like, Luffy and, like, Naruto and all those people have, and all those animes, and, like, that shit that, like, I don't know, kind of same ideals I adopted as a rapper trying to ascend to, like, this level of fame that seems kind of unachievable to most people, but it's not. It's not. Anyone can do anything. I've been saying that. You just have to do it. But
that sounds like some Naruto shit.
It is some Naruto shit. No, it is. Like, it's literally like you can just do it, and it's like, because like
believe it.
No, for real. It's like, but it's like, dude, check it out. This whole world was made up by people no different than you and me. It was made up by people that just bleed red blood. It's like if anyone has done,
we about to get deep thought right here.
We're about to get deep. Bro.
All right,
if like anyone has, bro, if there's something that has been done on this planet, you can do it. No question, you can do it. There's like if it's been done by another human being, it's not like there's like, I don't know, X-Men or robots or some crazy shit on this planet doing things better than us. Like this whole planet's made by us. People know smarter than you and me. Like dude, anyone can do anything. I've been saying that.
Wow.
And that's like that's the attitude I've adopted to like keep doing all these things in music that I've been doing. Because I mean, dude, I never really had. Are we recording right now? My bad.
Not yet.
We are. All right, dude. Like I never really had any help, bro. Like I did this all on my own. Like I really did. No one was like opening doors for me.
So
no one was like
before we get into this, we got to open up Pandora's box right here.
Facts, bro. Facts.
So before we get into this, the age-old question: what made you want to make music? What made you want to become an artist?
Dude, that's a deep question. That's fire. So I fell in love, dude. There's a million reasons. One, out of respect to my family, I'm not gonna dive too deep into it, but I had a really tough childhood. It was not easy. It was really hard living at home with my parents, and I just had a lot of trauma growing up from growing up in my household home that I never really got over until my mid-20s, till now, till I was like, 22, 23. I never really had it all figured out.
How old are you right now?
I'm 26, bro.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
You don't look a day over 19.
That's what everyone tells me, bro. I'm 20. I don't feel 26,
clean shave, bro.
Yeah, dead ass, bro. You know what's funny?
Shave.
I was listening to your pod last night when your friend was like, I'm 24, and you started laughing. You're like, holy shit, bro, you're ancient.
Dude.
And I was like, bro, just wait till I pull up, homie. Like, I was like,
that's awesome.
No, but living in this city, dude, I got friends of all ages, bro. I got friends who are like 19.
Dude,
I got
that's
friends
incredible.
Who are 21, 22, 23. I got friends who are 30.
That's how you do
32. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm just in Boston, and you meet so many different kinds of people there.
So you've seen a lot of life up to this point, for sure.
100%, man. Yeah. I've learned a lot of like lessons, and it's because I've lived all that life that I can talk about this shit. And it's like, do you ever see that clip of Jay-Z when he was talking about? Someone asked him, "Do you ever feel like insecure, or do you ever feel like scared or afraid when you're in rooms with like CEOs and all these people who own companies and all these different things?" And Hov was like, "No, because I've just lived a lot of life." He's like, I've just been through things that make me like who I am now. And it's because I've been through so much fucked up shit in my life that made me strong and made me who I am now. And it's, so back to the question, I had a really tough childhood.
Got you.
So school was not doing it for me. Like I couldn't handle the pressure of being at school. Because
what was high school like for you?
High school actually was amazing. Because I was still kind of conforming to the norm of what I was just your average high school kid. High school was actually, the classes were a little tough because I think I have like ADHD or something like that. I'm just jittery, and I've always been like high energy.
Yeah.
Not as much now because I'm older and I've mellowed out. But
so high school, straight.
High school was straight. I had a ton of friends.
And then did you
your classic?
I'm sure you had
high school
parents
experience.
And teachers saying, "What do you want to do with your life?"
100%.
What are you gonna do? How you gonna what kind of job are you gonna get?
Yeah.
What kind of house you gonna live in?
100%.
All those questions where you're like,
and I'm
what is that?
I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm 16. Like, I'm thinking about girls. No, for real. Like my biggest thing at the end of the day was like this actually goes into the second part of the question. Really tough time at home. I had a really tough childhood. It was a nightmare. But I'm still living at home with my parents. And there's certain, like, now that I've come around the other side to it, like, I just see things differently now, and I have a lot of respect for them I try to focus on the good things they did, not the bad. Because if you just focus on the bad things, like, that shit will eat you alive.
Shout out to all the families out there.
No, for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to look
Stay
at, like,
strong.
Yeah, deadass. You got to look at the good things, like, Your parents did, yeah. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no one's perfect, and it's their first time being a parent, first time.
Which nobody talks about.
Facts, enough. Dude. It's the first time they're experiencing life too. Like, when you're a kid, you think adults are in, like, I don't know, like, you think they have it all figured out. You think your parents have it figured out, but they don't. They're people too.
Yeah.
And anyway, the second reason, this is a big one. Mm-hmm. I dated this girl in high school when I was 16 years old, and I fell in love with her. And for the first time, like, out of, you know, for like 10 years of just torment in my life, I finally met this like one girl. It's one shining like star. What I thought at the time was just this perfect like escape. It was this. I fell in love with her. She loved me back. It's like some shit you see in the movies, and I thought I was gonna marry her. And I thought from the day I saw her, dude, I swear to God, I looked at my friend. I was like, dude,
hopeless romantic type of thing.
Hopeless
like,
romantic.
I found the one.
Yeah, dude. Over
eyes,
like
the dream. You're
exactly,
living the dream.
Bro. Like the whole Kingdom Hearts. Like I'm across like worlds and journeys to find you. Like I fell in love with her so hard, man.
Wow.
And it was amazing. But we broke up, and it just destroyed me. So from.
Did she break up with you?
From 19. No, I broke up with her. She was moving away.
Damn.
And she was kind of like starting to push me away a little bit because she was scared of getting hurt, she wasn't ready to let me go, and I wasn't ready to let her go. And we both really like relied on each other. And so I was like all upset, and I was like, I want to break up. Fucking killed me. She wanted to just ride it out and just like, you know, go to prom together the last time, do all the stuff, but I couldn't handle it. So we broke up, and then I like was like, shit, I want you back. I need you back. Like, I can't live without you. And then years went by, and I was like, you know what, man, maybe if I can get famous, I can get her back. And this is what I was thinking when I was like 16.
Wow.
So I was like, if I can get famous and I can get her, maybe she'll want me back. So I gave up. I was like, in my mind, I was like, I don't want to go to college. I don't want to do anything else. I was like, I want to rap so I can get this girl back, because a life without her isn't worth living. And that's what I thought when I was like 16, 17.
So that was the original mindset.
That was the original mindset. But
wow.
then I grew up, and then I fell in love again with, someone else. And I
did you, if you don't mind me asking,
yeah.
sorry to cut you off.
No, did you do? This is really deep for the first question.
Did you do high school sports or anything, or workout or anything?
I did, yeah. Yeah, I was working out. I didn't play sports.
Okay.
All my friends did. They played football, baseball, and they wrestled.
But you worked out.
But I worked out with them all the time.
Do you feel like having working out as an outlet helped you with the heartbreak at all, or like doing anything?
Oh yeah, that shit saved my life. It still saves my life every day.
Do you take anything like vitamin D or anything, or any supplements? What do you take?
I take I take just a men's multivitamin throughout the day.
Yeah,
and then I'm working out about 4 to 5 times a week.
So what I'm hearing is living healthy has helped.
You have to, man. That's such a game changer, bro. Like, it's.
I've learned that.
Yeah, you know what's fucked up? Like go into some other shit. There's so much bad stuff in our food that people don't realize. Like if you take a box of like Lucky Charms, look in the back of it. There's like red 40, blue 20. All that stuff gives you cancer, and it makes you sick. So there's a lot of bad shit.
It's very weird that
in our food, and that's what makes people sick. So it's really important to eat healthy, man. Like eat clean and work out.
Isn't it so twisted that the healthiest stuff for us is the most expensive?
It's fucked up.
Isn't it so messed up?
It breaks my heart, man. Isn't
that so sad?
I'm not fucking with our overlords right now. I'd be saying that. Whoever's in charge of this shit, bro.
Not messing with the are you all caught up on One Piece?
Yeah, I'm caught up, dude. Yeah.
Did you read the manga too?
No. But
okay.
I want to know what happens.
Oh my god. Yeah. You know what's crazy? Never read manga. Sorry to get sidetracked, but didn't I said I would never read manga, and then after catching up to One Piece,
I know, you're like, I have to know.
I got the
dude,
itch, bro.
I did that with Attack on Titan. I was like, I have to know. I was like, I can't wait for this shit, bro.
But the
that shit was so gas.
Not the emperors, but the like the elders in One Piece.
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
like they're the ones that are really in charge. Yeah. Like not messing with them right now.
I know, facts, bro.
Not messing
with real shit.
Yeah, no. Whatever's going on behind closed doors.
Also, do you find out what the relationship to Shanks with them is yet? Do you find out in the comics yet or no? Because you see him have meetings with them, like once or twice, and it's kind of like, what is this about?
I want to say no, but there's a lot you're about to see, bro.
That's so cool.
There's a lot.
I hope, man.
Dude, it gets so like it just keeps getting better.
Dude, one of the best shows of all time. Every season is gas.
It's my favorite.
It's the same, dude. It's like 1,000 episodes. There's not one bad arc. Like, even the arc when Luffy gets sent to, like...
Thriller Bark wasn't my favorite. Thriller Bark
I'm kind of with that.
Thriller Bark was kind of... Compared to everything?
Yeah, but still, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Compared to, like... I don't know, I've seen some animes where shit just gets lame. But even when Luffy goes to, like... What's the island with all the girls? That shit was so funny.
That was right after...
When he met Boa for the first time.
Yeah, that was right after Sabaody.
It was so cool the way he did it. Like, I hated Boa. I was like, fuck.
The Amazon Lily?
Yeah, I was like, she's Amazon Lily. I was like, she sucks. And then, like, you get to know Hancock, and then she's amazing.
The best shows are where, as soon as you see someone, you're like, fuck him. And
then you find out the backstory.
And you're like, oh,
yeah, and
damn.
The backstory with the Celestial Dragons was crazy. Yeah. Like, I was like, dude, oh my god, fuck, bro. Like, I love anime. But that's the reason why I started rapping.
I got you.
Sorry to take it back to that.
No, I got you.
But that shit's important. I want people to know this.
Big time.
So... Yeah, I fell in love and I really wanted to get this girl back, but you know, now looking back on that,
when did
that was a little naive, you know what I'm saying?
When did the how old were you when the mindset switched?
17 years old.
So it took a year.
Yeah.
You would say.
Yeah, it was like
year of hardship.
Actually, I was like I couldn't get out of bed for like a year and a half. I was fucking out for the count, man. Like
depressed, like
I was depressed,
really
like I wanted to die.
I feel that,
like
bro.
It was bad. Like I was like seriously in the trenches.
Good for you for pushing through.
Thanks, man. Easy. I appreciate it. It was one of the hardest things I've done my entire life, and do you know, man? I let her go for her. You know what I'm saying? Like at some point, like it was like, okay.
Once you find the happiness within you,
yeah,
you
know
learn that
yeah.
other things don't like. While they can make you happy, only you could truly make yourself feel wholesome.
Yeah, you're right.
That's
man.
That's the key.
You're right, dude. And it's like you can't love someone else if you don't love yourself. Mm-hmm. So I had to learn how to love myself again.
Yeah.
And let myself be open to love before I could even think about, if we ever got back together, you didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
It's like you can't, that shit was unhealthy.
Wow.
It was unhealthy. I was being ridiculous. I was sick. I was not right in the head. And it took me years of just reflection, man, to figure all that out. And like, you know, I want to talk about this too, because I want kids to be better than me. I want them to learn from my mistakes and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hear from my story and, like, try to...
The thing that I noticed, bro, that not everyone talks about, I didn't learn about heartbreak or how to handle heartbreak until I dealt with it and had to figure it out on my own.
It's tough.
My parents never told me, hey, like, there's people you're going to come across with that you might think are good for you.
Yeah.
But in reality, they're just lessons that are passing.
Yeah.
That's the thing I had to learn on my own. And I think when it comes to my kids,
I know.
I'll help them when they need it. But I think there's certain things in life where you kind of just got to like throw them into the fire and let them learn, because that's where development and growth truly comes from.
100%.
So I think, while it's great to have you know, people like learn, like not do the mistakes that you do. You have to make mistakes in order to grow.
I know.
Big time.
You have to. That's the only way you're gonna grow.
Only way.
Like if you don't fail, and you don't make mistakes. You have to be willing to fail at life to grow and do something. Because like, think about it, like if you want to do something new, like start a podcast, if you want to rap, you have to go fail 1,000 times before you can get it right.
I fucked up so many times.
Dude, I was so bad at rapping. Now I'm opening up for Conway the Machine.
No, you're not.
I already did. You see that?
No, I didn't.
I opened up for Conway the Machine.
You serious?
They gave me the backstage pass. I was hanging with him and his crew.
Oh, I did see this actually. I did see this post. Yeah, dude.
I opened up for Benny the Butcher, like,
which I was there for.
PNB Rock,
yeah,
like,
just in case people are interested. For anyone's listening, shout out to you. Appreciate you guys.
Real shit.
Yeah, bro. So I used to work at that theater.
That's cool as shit.
I used to work there.
Yeah.
And then COVID hit.
Yeah.
And that was when things were closing down. That was when people thought like this is the next like zombie virus. Like everyone thought we were all gonna die.
I know,
and that was really
tough
ugly.
in the beginning.
And the
Everyone
number one job, or the number one thing that people knew was not going to happen was concerts.
Yeah,
they knew that was no question. So I was chilling, I had nothing going on. I was just minding my own business, and then I worked a Benny the Butcher concert and a G Herbo concert, like, and Chief Keef, like in 2020,
cool, that's
like
sick.
that range.
Yeah.
And then there was the shutdown. Fast forward, then I hear Benny's coming back, and one of my boys was like, "Bro, we should go check it out. Like, why not?" And I was like, I've already seen him once. It was a dope concert last time I remember.
Yeah.
Let me go back. Dude, we got there so freaking early, and we saw everyone perform, and obviously,
I know they had a lot.
They had a lot. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I felt like my legs. I felt like my calves and my legs were clotting up. I thought I was gonna die,
dude. Bro, by the time I went on stage, Dude, I was well, there's a whole other thing I need to talk about on this fucking podcast. But dude, I like almost lost my voice by the time I got on stage from all the weed smoke and the e-cig.
Dude,
and then it was hotbox, bro. They hotbox that shit crazy.
All the time.
And like dude, they had like 30 acts. It was kind of crazy. Like, they had a lot of people. More than usual, man.
It was a little much. As a fan, it was a little much.
No, I know. Yeah, you don't want that many people. You honestly, like, well, the reason they do that is because they sell the opening slots. And they'd be like, if you give me a band, you can open up. So they do that. Make like, if they have 9 people opening up, they charge 9 people $1,000. You do the math, that's $9K.
Yeah.
So they got bread from that, and then they can use that just either to pocket it or like, you know, they get money from ticket sales too, and it's a whole thing. But yeah, you want like 4 dope artists on your show. You don't want too many because people get tired of like seeing.
Yeah, some
like,
people get
you get for real.
For Benny, it's like no disrespect.
No, for real. It's like it's like
you're one of the people. That kid, that's why I hit you up. You're one of the people I was like, yo, like this kid's dope.
Oh, I appreciate it, man.
Dude, you freaking killed it. And
thanks,
when you came
I spit
on,
bars.
when you came on, bro, and you were like, man, I had a fucking migraine. I just
came out the hospital. I had a migraine, bro.
Dude, I came out the hospital. Dude. Like, I'm not even supposed to be here, but I'm here for y'all. And I was like, yo, what the fuck is this? You were like, yo, I go by the name Young Capone, motherfuckers. I was like, yo, this kid is dope.
Dude, I would have jumped in the crowd, but check it out. I had a migraine that night.
Yeah.
I was fucked up. And my friends, the second I got off stage, bro, I literally like went around back. I like literally almost fainted, and my friends literally dragged me to the car. So, okay, so this all started 7 months ago.
Okay.
I have nerve damage in my eyes.
Really?
So, yeah, they don't know why. It's like the chicken and the egg. So, I think it was around March, I started getting migraines every single day for 2 months straight. I had migraines for 65 days straight. They thought it was cancer. It wasn't. They thought it was a brain tumor. It wasn't. And then they thought it could be a bunch of different autoimmune diseases. Turns out it wasn't. So, which is good. But I was really fucked up off some pills they had me on, and that's why I'm wearing shades right now. I'm recovering from nerve damage in my eyes. They don't know if it was just from computer screens or the migraines. They're not sure if the migraines caused the nerve damage or the nerve damage caused the migraines. So they don't know which one started first.
Wow.
But I got pretty messed up, and I've been in bed for 6.5 months. But I've been going out anyway, kind of breaking the rules a little bit because, you know.
So are you always in pain every day?
I'm in pain right now. Yeah, really? It hurts like hell. But like,
is this something you just kind of get used to?
No, but you know what though? Through like, I'm all about everything you talked about the last podcast you did with Sean.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all about that, man. I'm all about like trying to be better, trying to be a good man, trying to rise above the things you go through in life. And it's like, I don't know, man. This is, for whatever reason, this is happening to me, and it's just something it's something I got to deal with.
Did the doctors at least tell you that it's getting better?
I am getting better.
So slowly, but surely. Okay.
So it takes
something that's still getting worse.
Yeah, it's not. Thank God, it's not getting worse. I'm gonna get 5% better every 2 months.
Right, we take that.
Facts, bro. We take that. Because I thought I wasn't going to come back from this.
Yeah.
But apparently nerve damage is the slowest form of, like, it's the worst injury you could have. It just heals so fucking slowly.
Yeah.
So, excuse my language. So it's good, like, bro. Yeah, it's taking forever. So they took my blood, they took the plasma out of it and made eye drops. Whoa. I use those 9 times a day. It's called serum tears. And then, I'm using a steroid in my eyes, and I'm taking a pill to reduce nerve damage in my body or reduce the inflammation in my body.
I've never heard of something like this.
It's
before.
crazy, bro. Yeah, it's really like.
When did
rare.
you first realize that with the headaches? You first like
I started having migraines.
Was your vision ever blurry? Or
dude, for like a year and a half, my eyes were bothering me, and I ignored it. But like, I would wake up, go on TikTok for 2 hours. Go to my job on a computer screen for 9 hours, come home, make music till 2 a.m. I was on screens literally like 15 hours a day.
You definitely have blue light glasses by now, right?
100%. Yeah, these are all they're all blue light.
Yeah, I try and wear mine.
Yeah, they're important, bro. Like, don't ignore eye strain, because this has been one of the hardest things I've ever had to deal with in my life. Mm-hmm. You can tell I'm Italian because I'm like just forming like the Rasengan as my hands. It's like, no, so I want to talk about that. Yeah, that is. Yeah. I want to talk about this because
dude, this is
one, I want to tell people where I've been, because I've been like a little MIA. I dropped Jade and Yuki. I dropped one single, but I was supposed to have way more done this year, but I couldn't because I got sick. And I'm still doing my best. Mm-hmm. best I can do. But yeah, dude, I got pretty fucked up this year. And I was coming off, dude, I was in the hospital 2 days before that show with the whole thing, like the IV, the whole thing. They had me on this like rizatriptan, which is this pill that fucks you up. So I literally got to the show. My friends, this was back at home? This was Benny. This was back at home, yeah, in Boston. And then the Benny show, my friends, I was like, my parents are like pleading with my friends. They're like, don't take him to the show. He is fucked up. Don't bring him. And then I was like, I got downstairs to my friends in the basement. I was like, all right, let's run it. And then we just jump in the car. They throw me the trunk. I was really in the trunk like a vampire. And then they just bring me the show. And I was like, what the fuck is up, Connecticut?
Wait,
like,
you pulled up in the trunk?
Yeah.
You laid in the trunk the whole time?
Part of it.
Damn.
I was fucked up, bro.
You really wanted to perform, huh?
Dude, I can't pass up opening for Benny the Butcher.
That's true.
That, 26, bro. I'm getting old.
Was that your first? Hey, bro, 26 is like the new 15. Come on now.
Real shit. No, that's facts.
But what was the was that your first ever performance live?
No, I'm playing. No, I wasn't. I've been doing live shows a long time.
Okay, yeah.
But nobody of that caliber. Like nobody of like
I got you.
An actual like no offense to the shows I've done in the past. But
he was the first big time.
It was all underground. Yeah, it was all underground stars. There's nothing wrong with that. That shit is awesome.
Yeah,
I love that shit. And I always make sure I pay homage to like all the other rappers in Boston who are at my level, smaller than me, bigger than me, doing it because we're all living the same life here. We're all like struggling artists making $10 off a song. You know what I'm saying? Throwing $1,000 into the song. Like we're all struggling the same. And it's like. Yeah, so they're all underground shows until I got P&B Rock.
Really?
And that was crazy. So I went up for P&B Rock in Burlington, Vermont. Absolutely fucking, I shut it down, bro. It was crazy. Like it was one of the craziest shows I ever did. And then the guys that got me like, everyone was like, yo, who are you? And then that got me Benny. Then Benny's show got me Conway.
So was that first show?
Through concert.
But when did... because you got a pretty good following, at least on your IG from what I've seen.
I do, yeah.
How did you, or when did you first start to like get a lot of followers? Like when did that start to increase?
So it's been a long grind. Like it looks like it's popping now, but like I've been doing this for like 8 years.
Yeah, dude.
But it's been through YouTube from pages like Promoting Sounds, different YouTube channels that would post my songs. It's been through SoundCloud, different like repost things on SoundCloud. Yeah. It's been
just spreading your name people, anywhere you can.
Dead ass meeting people in Boston. That's been a huge one. Like what I learned,
making those connections.
Yeah, dude. A big thing I'd give advice to like some upcoming musicians. Like, dude, get outside. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not gonna meet the people you need to meet in the basement. So you have to go to these. You have to go to these shows. You have to like network. You have to talk to people. Because it takes one person who fucks with you to put you on in front of thousands of people. And I met one guy who fucked with me and was like, hey, I like what you're about. I like that you represent, classic hip-hop. Because I'm really like, I'm kind of a hip-hop head. And I'm really into people like Joey Badass, MF Doom, Griselda, Logic, the Young Sinatra, everything. Like, I've listened to just so much fucking hip-hop. It's crazy. And I really, like, try to rep that. I try to, like, I try not to just be... I guess like a culture vulture, and this kid who's just like, I don't know if you've heard my shit, but it's hard,
dude. No,
it's like
badass.
I try. Thank you, man.
I was working out to your music, bro.
I appreciate you, bro, for real. Like that shit actually made my day.
Yeah,
and like I try to really pay like homage to this fucking craft that I love, and I get love for that. I get a lot of love for that because there are people who really want this shit to like live on and keep going, and the people in the mainstream right now are just falling short. Like there's a few people that are dope. Like Jack Harlow, and there's like a few like stars, but like look at everyone on your wall. There's not this many people coming out these days like these guys on your wall, like Michael Jackson, like Ariana Grande, like Kanye. Like
it's a very.
There's not.
I was
like,
talking with
whack,
I was talking to my friends yesterday. It's a very tough time for music, in my opinion, because we live in the. We had the viral era with Vine. Yeah. But this is a whole different monster with this TikTok thing.
Facts,
because, and I'm sure you've seen it, and I'm sure you've experienced it, or have talked to people. But, dude, people, when it comes to concerts and everything, people are only remembering the catchy hooks and nothing else to the song.
I know.
And it's a big problem.
It's a problem, dude.
It's a big problem. And now people are just making music just so they can get the catchy hook. You get the catchy hook, then people play your music.
I know.
And it's a very fudged up situation.
I know.
It's very tricky, and I'm sure you've been trying to to overcome that. I'm sure you have. Yeah. But it's a problem. I think every musician right now is. I wouldn't doubt it if they have like people in their corner. I don't want to say ghostwriters, but they have people like, instead of this, like add this, so that people like, you know.
I'm sure.
It's just a whole weird era with the iPad kids and everything.
I know, man, and that's
tricky.
That's almost why, like. My bad if I keep interrupting you. My bad.
You're good. You're good, man.
It's like, but that's another thing that's like that's tough, because it's almost like, check it out. If you follow those trends, you're gonna make a ton of money in the moment. You're gonna make that money you need to flourish and survive. But if you follow those trends, eventually you're gonna burn off and die, because people get on TikTok and they get famous before they're ready. So I'm not saying that person who say someone blows up with TikTok with a song that sucks. Maybe in 7 years that person won't suck, but they got their fame too quick. And then they sign a deal, the label fucks them over, and then now they're screwed in a couple of years when they fall off, get older, no one cares about them.
Yeah.
So the problem is you need a catalog of music that lasts, like, that's timeless. You need timeless music that lasts, and you need a diverse catalog of a ton of music. So this guy like Marlon Craft, I'm not sure if you've heard of him. You should check him out if you haven't. If you like my music, you'll love his. He's really lyrical, and he just didn't listen to anybody. He just rapped lyrical. He didn't do any of this new, like, he didn't follow trends, but he's like, he blew the fuck up in New York right now. He's got songs with everybody. And that's what I really like. It's tough because I don't follow any trends. I don't fuck with that. Like, I'm all about, like, following what's in your heart. And what my heart tells me to do is, like, make this hip-hop that I love, the shit I grew up on. I grew up on Forest Hills Drive.
Yeah.
And I grew up on, you know, like, Joey Badass and Action Bronson and Logic and, like, hip-hop when I was at a time that it was so... It was like a second renaissance of rap.
Yeah.
Like the 90s, obviously, like Biggie, Wu-Tang, Nas, that was like the first pinnacle of rap. And I think like 2010s was like the second.
Dude, 2010s was
2010s was crazy.
And back to the point of the whole like viral TikTok trendy songs. A lot of these vinyls, like a lot of these music, I say, play any 2010 hit. I bet you know most of the song.
I know.
Play a song now and try to tell me. Try to sing the whole song. You only know the hook.
It's just like that Tate McRae thing where it's the only thing I know is the like, I just love myself and I don't need you.
It's a little. It's a little scary.
Yeah, it is scary. It's kind of bad.
Because I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'd be doubting myself. I'm like, dude, am I getting like Alzheimer's? I can't remember the music. It's fun. But it's a little. You start
tripping out. You're like, oh shit.
But seriously, I started playing. I just start. Sometimes I'll literally just play music and then I'll be like, okay, I remember this. I remember this, and then I'll try and memorize a new song, and I struggle to do it.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna hold you, bro. All the music is like,
yeah, you know what, man. You know what? Nobody's making shit I like to listen to anymore, so I have to make it. So I'm fucking making it. Listen to my own shit. I just listen to Return of the King sometimes because I don't fucking like this new shit coming out, bro. I think it's buns.
I respect that.
Like, so it's like I'm just making the shit I want to hear. So it's like, but it's annoying because it's like, fuck, bro. It really took like. It took a kid from the suburbs of Massachusetts to really bring this shit back, because like no one's doing it, bro.
It's like painting on canvas, and you're like, I don't want to see nothing else.
I'm just like, get that whack ass shit.
I like what I made.
That's why, and like back to the whole thing I was talking at the beginning of this podcast. Mm-hmm. I just want to say something. I've had a really amazing life. I've been really blessed. I got a lot of good family, good friends. Really, I made it.
You seem very grateful.
I'm super grateful.
Because where does that come from?
I don't know. I think it's my mom. I think it's God. I think it's like spirituality, religion. I don't even know if I believe in God. I think I do.
Or like a higher
power.
My
mom would smack me if she heard me say that.
Yeah,
but it's true. I think I do. But I
feel like you believe in a higher power.
I do believe in a higher power for sure. Yeah. But I act as if God is real, whether or not I believe in him, and I pray to him sometimes.
That's good.
I have to, because like, dude, we don't know what's gonna happen next. We don't, and like, there's a lot of religions out there, and who's to say not one of them are right? Who's to say like they're all right, they're all wrong? Maybe one's right, maybe one's got. We don't know, dude. We don't know what happens when we die.
That's why it's called faith.
I know. That's why, and it's, dude. My mom is such a she's a devout Catholic.
Yeah.
And I respect the hell out of her for it. Like, she's the most resilient woman I've ever known in my life, and it's like, she's her entire life from the moment she was born to now has just struggled and faced adversity, and she never wavered in her faith. She never, like, I'm trying to be like her, man. I'm trying to be like my mom. She like never let the world get to her. She never let, when it was beating her down, smacking her around, she never never gave up faith. She just prayed to God, and that's what being a man is, bro. Like, just facing all the problems of the world, taking it, and just not letting it change you and, like, ruin you. Like, she just stayed positive and just stayed true to herself and what she believes in, and she never changed. And she works harder than anyone I've ever known, including me. And that's something I want to be like. And, like, I go so back and forth with it. Like, I think I do believe in God. I don't know. But, like, we don't know what happens when we die. And when I die someday, when I get to the other side, if there is one, like, I want to know I lived this life right. And I want to know I didn't leave anything behind. I want to know that I took chances. Like, I gave myself a shot. Like, I chased my dreams. Like, I asked that girl out when I want to ask her out. Because, like, in this...
Oh, that's so powerful.
For real, like, it's like, I want to know that, because then I won't have any regrets.
You left
like,
no stone unturned.
Exactly. I don't want to be 93, 92, dying and be like, what could have been? I could have had a family. I could have had kids. It's like, no, fuck that. I want those kids. I want that family. Yeah. I want to live this life. And there's no reason not to go for what's best in life. In every sense of like, in everything. Like, the best food you can get, the best, I don't know, girlfriend, the best life, the best happiness. Like,
I love that.
There's no reason not to go for it. Like, what are you doing? What are you waiting for? What are you doing? Like, there's, like, the hell, we live in the hells that we make for ourselves. We do. And it's like, my mom told me that. And, like, it's like, the hell we live in is the one we create in our minds. And it's like, you can be anything. You can do anything. Like, those insecurities you have and those fears, they're lies. Because fear lies to you, and it's not real. It's fake, and you can be anything. And it's like, you know what, man? People will respect you more for being yourself and going against the pack than following it. Because if you follow it and be something that's ingenuine and not yourself, people are going to think you're a clown. They're going to be like, you're lame as hell, you're whack, you're this. But if you have the courage to listen to your heart and follow it, people are going to respect you. It may be rough in the beginning. You may feel alone, but you're going to come around the other side. Because I lived it. I did it. I came around the other side.
But
it's like... But I don't know where this fire comes from. Yeah. Seriously, I don't know where it comes from. Since I was like...
So I think something changed. Something must have changed after the... You know what I think it is? And this happens with a lot of people. When you know how and experience how bad it can be...
Facts.
And now you're on the other side of it and you overcome it...
Yeah.
Then it's like, I will do everything I can to never go back to that point.
That's
ever again.
Definitely it. That's it.
I think that's what it is, bro.
I've been through hell.
Everyone,
and it's like,
everyone I know that has beat depression
or
overcome some crazy adversity, they just take it and they run, bro.
Facts, bro.
That's awesome.
It's it. No, it's got to be it, because, like, I'm so thankful for everything. Now I have amazing friends. I got friends who pull up to every single fucking show I do. Like, that didn't used to, like, in high school, I had a big group of friends. It was like 30, 40 people. I was actually blessed. We had a fuck ton of friends. We always did stuff, but, like, I don't know. It was like, it was high school.
Do you feel that
we were young? We were kids.
I don't know the number.
But now it's like, I got so many friends, bro.
Yeah.
I got good family. There's food in the fridge. I wake up every day. I get to chase my dreams. I have my platform of fans and people that follow me. Like, I didn't used to have that. I just remember what it was like to be in hell, and it's like, dude, things can be worse. So it's so important to be grateful for what you have, because, like, it's that song, Love Yours by J. Cole. It's that song. There's always something out there that's better than what you have, but you have to appreciate what you have, because if you don't, it's like, I don't know, you're going to be miserable, dude. And, like, we only get one life, so it's like, what are you going to do, waste the next 30 years, like, wishing you had something else that you didn't? It's like, fuck that. You get what you get, and it's like...
Do you believe in karma?
Yeah, I do, I think. I mean, I'm like, you know, I'm pretty, like, spiritual, so it's like, I think so. I think so.
Doing good deeds, what goes around comes around?
Yeah. I think. I don't know, though, because I don't know what the fuck's going on.
No, see, for me, my peace, at least that lets me sleep at night, is I like to believe in a God. Yeah. That's definitely how I get my peace.
Yeah.
I was born
and more respect to you, man.
Yeah, I was born and raised Catholic, you know, got confirmed to a church, went through the whole...
Me too.
The whole thing, and then after high school, just went through this whole phase where it's... Now that I'm not forced to go to church, I can just kind of relax and whatever.
Yeah.
But as time goes on, I don't think church defines someone. I don't think going to church defines whether you go to hell or heaven.
Yeah, neither do I, man.
I think if you live every day being the best person you can be, and you help others along the way, I think that's more than enough.
100%.
I would like to believe.
I'm with you. No, I'm with you.
Bro. I don't want to like be like, oh, I held the door open for somebody, so therefore I'm entitled. Therefore I'm going to heaven, and
I know,
you're not.
You wake up tomorrow, you're like, oh shit, like you're like on the stake. But it's like, yeah. Sorry, you can talk.
Were you ever and And it's so cliche, bro, but did you ever have a moment where you had that holy shit moment, I'm going to die one day?
Yeah. Yeah, 100%.
Do you remember where you were when that first hit you?
Well, this sounds crazy. I'm going to sound insane, but I've had like 4 moments where I thought I saw God. If that makes sense. It really doesn't make sense because you can't see God, but it was like this overwhelming feeling of like,
whoa.
I'm serious. I'm not even kidding, man.
Dude.
I sound like I'm insane. But it was like a feeling like I saw the only way I could describe it was like seeing confidence in physical form. Like when I was looking at my eyes, they weren't my eyes, and everything was just like, it was like bleeding light, and it was just confidence. It was scared the shit out of me, but I wasn't afraid. It was weird. I was in my basement, and it was after I was like depressed for a while, and I was a little overweight because when I got depressed, I kind of like stopped going to the gym, and I was doing everything wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like I was in a bad way, and I was praying every single day for like months, dude, for months on end. And then I think God just answered my prayer. Like one day I was just in the basement. I was like, God, give me the talent. I was like, make me a better rapper. I was like, I want to do this. I want to prove to everyone that they're wrong about me. I was like, I want to prove that I can be the guy that, just like Logic and Biggie, I was like, give me that life. I was like, I want it. Please give me the talent. And then I had that weird moment in the basement where like I thought I was seeing something different. And it's totally okay out there if anyone thinks I'm insane. Because this sounds insane. It's like, I don't even know if it was real or not. I don't know if I was just hallucinating. But I swear to God, my prayers were answered, and then I just got dope. But you could also just attribute that to the fact I've been practicing for 8 years straight. But I was pretty bad for a long time. For like 5 years. Yeah, for 5 years, I was really shitty at rapping. Awful. And then I just prayed every day. But then there was another time where, like, I was in Staples. This is weird. And then, like, there's this old man who was, like, working at Staples. And just as I was walking out the door, looked at me and was like, he just yelled at me, like, stay close to God. Which is weird as fuck. Weird as fuck. Like, the eeriest shit ever. Some shit you'd see in, like, a movie. It's like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
That shit happened to me. And then the third time was when I was having my migraines. And I was just praying and praying. I was like, I want this shit to end. And I felt that kind of same feeling I did in the basement. And then, like, yeah, the migraine stopped. And I was like, okay, well, what is that? But, you know, there's no way for me to prove that is anything at all. It's like, that could, you know what I'm saying? That could just be me. That could be chemical reactions in my brain.
Dude, I think
seriously,
it goes
like,
hand in hand.
It could be something in my brain going off because of chemical imbalance that's making me feel euphoria.
Yeah,
it's like you don't know. You don't fucking know.
Yeah. And you never know. And
I don't know.
But I will say, a lot of people, they will say, for those that aren't believers or whatever the case is, they'll say, you know, there's luck and then there's hard work. You know, and I think when it comes to this, like, a lot of people, they're like, oh, if God was real, like, he would have given me $1 million by now. And I don't think this is how it works at all. I think
we're here to experience this.
Yeah, I saw this. I read this quote somewhere, and it was something along the lines of, those that work the hardest, the universe favors them the most.
100%. I feel that.
And that could be universe,
it's
that
like
could be
that
God, whatever the case is.
Shit.
And it's like, let's say the more reps I keep doing with this, then all of a sudden so I'm talking to you, and I'm grateful to be able to talk to you. Yeah. And then it's all of a sudden,
likewise.
Appreciate that, bro.
Yeah,
and then all of a sudden,
man.
it's one day where it's I keep doing it, and then all of a sudden, Bobby Tarantino's like, "What's up, bro?
That's
want to talk?" And then I go, "Wait,
seriously,
huh?
No, for real.
Like, it's like perfect timing."
I'm serious, man, and it's like
it's just weird the way the world works, bro.
No,
as long as you keep doing something,
that's that kind of shit that makes me think of like there's a God or like a spiritual power or something. Because it's like, I think we all have a calling and a destiny. There's something in our hearts that tells us to, like. The thing that gets me is like, do you have an inner monologue in your head, like an inner dialogue?
Oh yeah.
So it's like, what is that? People say it's our conscious, but like, okay, that's cool, but like, what is that? Yeah, we have a voice in our heads that we can talk to that tells us, helps us differentiate between right and wrong, and it like.
Oh, that is.
It also like you always know what the right thing to do is. We don't always do it, but there's something in you that knows. What the fuck is that? What is that? It's like, dude, that's insane. Do you think? Like, I always knew I had to drop out to make music. I knew it, and then I got here.
Did you go to college?
Yeah, I went to.
Where'd you go?
I went to UMaine for a year and a half.
And you knew that school wasn't it for you?
I was skipping class every day, just making records. I had a blast though, made so many friends. I just pretty much partied for a year and a half.
Yeah.
But then, like, after a year and a half, I was like, okay, well, I'm taking out loans just to get drunk and party and like make friends. I was like, I can't
just go back home.
Yeah, so I was like, I can't be doing this, bro. So I came back home.
So wow, and then you had that overwhelming feeling where you knew the right thing to do.
Yeah, now I'm here.
Wow.
Now I get to do crazy shit all the time, every week, dude. Like my DMs are blowing up with people like, dude, like this, shit like this, like just, it's crazy. I was right. I was right about what I thought 7 years ago. I just was scared back then and afraid, but now I'm not. I'm blessed and I'm living my life like the way I want to live it. It's the great adventure, and I'm living mine.
Wow.
And it's like, not everyone does that. Not everyone, like, what's crazy to me is like going to 9 to 5 and sitting down doing the same thing every day. And I don't sweat that, because my dad did that, made a good living and provided for us, and he fucking hated it. He hated it, but every day he went to that job to like provide for us. So I gotta give him credit there. Like that's something to be admirable about and something to respect. And it's like, so there's no hate to anyone who like gets theirs to provide for people and like their family, and maybe that's a better life than what they knew. And it's all perspective, dude. It's all perspective. It's like the way you look at things, and it's like, I don't know. I'm just super thankful I'm alive. I thought, dude, they told me I could have had cancer this year.
Yeah.
Every single day. Every day I wake up, bro, I'm happy to be here. Like, I'm just vibing. There's nothing that gets me down now.
Been potentially
face to face with death. Out of me, dude. I was so scared. I was terrified.
You might have been probably caught slipping to where you were just, I'm not trying to speak for you.
No,
but I'm saying possibly,
bro.
like,
sure.
Where it's, like, you know, you're just, like, going through the motions. You're like, you know, I already know I'm going to wake up tomorrow. And then one day, you might have cancer. It's like, wait, what?
I know.
Say that again?
It was fucked up.
And then...
It was seriously
and then as soon as you find out that it's going to take a while, but you're going to get better, it's like, all right, I can't live with that. You know what I mean? Yeah. I can't ever take that for granted again.
Yeah, never, man.
I got that.
There's actually a girl I wanted to ask out. I was kind of tripping on. Just asked her out. Like,
how'd that work out?
Worked out fine.
Yeah?
Yeah, good.
Oh, you have, like, she's your girl now?
She's not my girl now, but day lined up. No, it's good. Like, yeah, like, but yeah, like, it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you just have to just take that chance.
Do you?
You can't be afraid. I mean, it's okay to be afraid.
Did you ever have a lack of confidence at any point?
Oh yeah, dude. You kidding me, bro? Like all the time. Like, I mean, I ask myself if
how does a girl say no to you?
What's up?
How does a girl say no to you?
To me?
Yeah. How's that happen?
I don't know, dude. I have no idea. The same way, like, I don't know, I'd say no to a girl, or like, I don't know, if someone just doesn't fuck with you, they aren't feeling me, or like, you're not feeling them.
Oh, they're freaking lost.
Yeah. I appreciate that, bro. You're real one. You know what I'm saying? You got me up.
I got you.
Yeah. Yeah, man. But I'm still just me. No matter how big I get music, no matter how many shows I do, how much cool shit I do, I'm always going to be me, because I didn't start rapping to get famous, man. I started rapping to, like, get my girl back. You know what I'm saying? Like, even just saying my girl back is, like, that's kind of stupid as hell, because she's not my girl anymore. That was another lifetime ago, but that's when I started rapping, man, to find love again. I started rapping because I needed to survive. I didn't rap because I wanted to, like, get bitches and pop bottles. So I don't care about any of that. I don't care about, like, I just don't. Like, but I fucking love people. I love meeting people. I love talking about hip-hop. I love, like, this culture. This shit raised me. Like, when I felt like I had nobody, even though I had thousands of people around me that were my friends, like, I felt alone. And I had Logic. I had Joey. I had Action Bronson. I had these people that gave me confidence that I've never known. It's like, I wanted to be like them. I wanted to be that. I wanted to be that voice for kids who, like, I don't know, maybe just needed some confidence. This is why my music is so raw. It's like raw as fuck. It's like, it's for guys who, like, I don't know, feel afraid. Maybe just don't feel like being themselves today. Who throw that shit on and they're like, fuck it, let's get it. Like, and that's why, like, I don't know, I get a lot of, like, bro, don't change. Don't switch up. Like, don't be on that cool shit. You know what I'm saying? Because now that I'm getting popping, and every time I tell people, I'm like, dude, I'm just me, bro. I'm like, I'm Robert. That's never gonna change, and I'm really proud of that. I'm more proud of that than how dope my raps are. I'm more proud of who I am as a person than, like, anything I could do or have done in music. Because that's more important to me, not being a dick. Because it's important to be a good person. Because you can't be a dick. You know what I'm saying?
Did people make fun of you where you're from when you first started?
Yeah, big time.
Did you hear that a lot? 100% at all?
Which was kind of fair because my music was horrible. It's what you expect from a white kid from Massachusetts who grew up in, in middle class. It was bad. It was really bad. I was not in tune to the culture. I was not it sucked. And not that I shouldn't be hard on myself like that. You can't slight yourself. No one picks where they grew up. No one picked to be born. No one picks their family they're born into. So you can't slight that shit. No one picks skin color or anything. We didn't choose to work. We're just here. And it was bad. But I think they made fun of me because they saw me chasing my dreams and trying to reach for something. And they didn't see themselves. They didn't think that they could do it. They didn't think that they could go and achieve the unachievable. So they're like, who is this kid to think he could do it? Like, who is this kid to think he could fly close to the sun when I couldn't even
That's usually
think
what it is.
That's what it is, man. It's not you.
It's not personal.
It's their insecurity. It's not personal. It's their insecurities, and they're like, and when it comes to parents and parental figures, they just want you to have money to survive because they know they know how dangerous the real world is. When you're 17, you don't know you need money to buy food. You know what I'm saying? Some people do. Some people who aren't as fortunate to grow up in a place where I grew up in, have to learn that shit quick. But I didn't have to worry about that till I was. And then when I dropped out of school, my dad was like, "We're not giving you a dime. You figure this out." And then that's when everything hit me, and the real world hit me, and I was like, "Okay, well now I got credit card debt. Now I'm in the negatives. Now I got to figure out where my next meal's coming from." And it was like, shit, this is real. This is the real world.
Are you working and doing music?
I am. I'm doing both right now.
What are you doing for work?
I can't say at the moment. Yeah.
Fair.
Sorry, that sounds like
no.
Fair. Yeah, I gotta keep that.
Fair.
Yeah.
But
I gotta keep that on the low.
But would you recommend, and honestly, if I could get your advice on this. So my goal, honestly, I'm still in school. I graduate after the semester.
Which is, hey, you should be proud of yourself.
Appreciate that.
That's a big accomplishment, man. Getting through school is a bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So I'm graduating, and then my goal is to, if I can go for my master's, go for my master's. Just because, I took a gap year after high school, and I know what the real world is like. Yeah. Like what you're talking about, where you're working 5 days a week, and then tough. The weekend flies by, and you're back at it, and you're grinding, and you're like, is there more to life in this? It's scary.
It's fucked up.
And especially if you're doing backbreaking work, which is what I was doing.
Yeah.
Do you think that for someone like me, where if I were to get a job, save up my money, and then I use that money and reinvest back into this, that's how you go about it in order to...
100%.
Does that make sense?
It's 100%. It's it's tough. You won't know until you do it. That's the real answer. You're not going to know if you're going to make money from this until you try. You'll never know until you try, but it's tough because I had to drop out and spend every single day to become what I am now, because there was a skill I needed to master, and it takes years. So I thought my thinking was hip hop. It was the way I rhyme, the cadence, the way I spit. I learned from the greats, man. I learned from Eminem,
notes and everything,
Biggie, Wu-Tang Clan. I learned from Herb McGruff, Big L. I learned from every single rapper that's ever touched the mic that's considered a star. They were my teachers, man, and it took years to I just copied them to their cadence, the style, the way they rapped.
Copycat ninja.
100%.
Kakashi Sensei.
Yeah, dead ass, bro. Dead ass. Yeah. You have to, so you have to that's why I learned to rhyme. But with podcasting, you can get this shit popping, bro. You already have a good foundation. You already have you already have following. You already have had guests on. You're in tune to it. You're a great speaker. You're kind. You're a nice guy. If you put money into this, you can make something huge. Throw clips on TikTok. So I think you're doing the right thing. I think you know what I'm saying. I don't think you don't need to You know. Also, getting guests, it's that's the only thing I can think of that'd be kind of tough, because if you did this full time,
it's getting a little tricky.
You know what I'm saying? Trying to get
sooner or later, I'm gonna be out of school, so getting guests is gonna be a little trickier. But I'd like to think the longer you keep going, the more people see. Yeah. Life takes its course. You meet people.
Facts, bro. Life does slow down when you get out of school, though. Your circle shrinks.
Oh, bro, listen,
crazy.
And I wanted to ask you a couple things when it pertains to that. One, do you feel that you've had to make some really tough decisions and cut some people out of your life that you didn't want to? That's one.
Yeah.
Tell me about that. As much as you can.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I had. Well, it's tough because you can never look at, like, it's always like a big picture thing. You know, you have to look at, like, when I talk about this stuff, I have to look at my whole life and all the experiences I've had with these people and, like, everything that's happened. But there were people that just didn't believe in me. But, like, they kind of still, like, supported because they're nice people. They, like, still came to the show, and they still kind of, like, would come to shows, and they'd, like, kind of be half in it. But, like, you don't want people in your life that half love you. You want people that, like, are half in it. You don't want people who, like, sort of fuck with you but don't fuck with you really. Like, you want to find people that look at you and their face lights up. Because life can be better than what you're living right now. Some people don't, like, some people are afraid to cut people off, and some people are afraid to move forwards. But, like, people in your life for seasons, and maybe they're there to teach you a lesson, and life will keep teaching the same lessons until you learn it. They'll keep hitting you with the same problems until you learn the lesson you need to learn to move on. So you have to, like, everyone has, like, a light and, like, I don't know, like, love and that shit in their heart. That's, like, you got to protect that. The world's going to beat that shit down. You got to choose who it's okay to give to. You can't give yourself to everybody. So you have to find people that, like, love you, man. Like, fuck with you. Like, really fuck with you. Like, look to you and be like, nah, man, like, you're going to be the next Joe Rogan. Fuck anything else, dude. Like, fuck anything else, bro. They got, like, that's who you want to find. And I'm lucky enough I have that now. I have a shit ton of friends now who look at me and they're like, you're going to be the greatest rapper ever lived. When I meet people, they introduce me as like I'm Gandhi of rap. And obviously I'm not. But they just believe, believe in, that's how real they are. They want to see, they're happy. Dude, when you tell good news to people in your life, you can tell who your real friends are. When they're happy for you, they don't get jealous and try to one-up you with some shit that went on in your life.
I was just gonna ask
that's the real shit. Like, you can tell who your real friends are if you just pay attention, because, like, people will show you. You can't hide who you are forever. So your real colors are gonna shine, and everyone's do. And but on a flip of that, it's okay if not everyone fucks with you. Because do you fuck with everyone who you've ever met in your entire life? No. Hell no. Yeah. So it's like, if someone doesn't fuck with you, that's fine. That's totally fine. You gotta just move on. And it's like, I've had to cut people out. I've had to cut friends out. Some girls out who just didn't love me for me. They loved me for what... They either loved me for my image, which has been a problem. Yeah. Like, as I got bigger.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you.
Because now everyone fucks with me. So it's like, it's hard to tell. You must be in a tough
decision where you're trying to find genuine connection now, huh?
Well, now everyone likes me. So it's like, everyone thinks I'm a star.
If you were to go out, do you try to, like, keep your name low key and, like, try to get to know
somebody?
And then
I don't always tell people anymore.
And then out of nowhere, let's say, like,
but they'll find out.
Connection, and then no, but let's say you somehow just keep it quiet. Like, here's my number, but you never get the Instagram. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, they find out who you are, but, like, there's no change. Like, word.
That's cool. Sometimes people,
that must be hard.
Sometimes people 180 when they meet me in the bar. Like, they'll be kind of fucking with me. No one doesn't. Most people you meet out in the world are nice. They're actually nice people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I meet people and they're just normal kind. But then if a girl will find my IG, she'll swing back in the bar and, like, try to hit on me and be like, yo, like, I didn't know you were a rapper. Like, why didn't you tell me? Like, she'll do that, and then she'll be like, let's do something sometime or some shit. But it's like, I don't know. If you met, not that I'm like, dude, not that I'm like Logic level famous, but, like, wouldn't you kind of do the same shit if you met Logic or something and you didn't know who he was, and then you found out he was that guy over there is, like, a massive. I mean, to agree, maybe not, but it's like I mean, I get pumped if there's, like, a celebrity in the room. I'd be like,
let me ask you this.
Type shit like that. That's like that happens more now.
All right, let me ask you this. Let's say.
I hope I don't sound
you're good,
conceited as fuck.
Let's say, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're good. Let's say there's a girl back in high school. Yeah. She dated you. Yeah. Thought you weren't gonna be shit. Yeah. Same girl hits you up now. I don't know if you might have been faced with that already. Yeah. And like the same type of person hits you up and they're like, I have. Hey, big shot. It's like, do you accept that, or do you just absolutely, like, curb stomp that DM or that message? What do you do?
You know what, man? It goes back to the way my parents raised me, man. Like, I'm a nice guy. I always respond. I always, like, you know, but, like, I'm smart enough to know it's like I can't let people like that back in my life. It's toxic.
Because if they didn't take you at your worst, why would?
Exactly. It's too easy to have. It's just kind of like, sometimes it's genuine. It's case by case. You never know, but it's like you can't.
I think I can tell you this person use your best judgment.
Yeah, it's like you just have to judge it based on, like, what's good. Like, you can't always be like, you know, just. And I'm never about being just like, fuck you. Even the people who have wronged me in my life, I'm still not out here being like, I'm not going to shit talk them. I'm not going to be like, screw them. That's not who I am.
Yeah.
So it's like, and there's been people, I mean, you know, they were probably just looking out for themselves at the time, but you know what's fucked up? One time, actually, you know what? I shouldn't tell that story.
It's fine, bro.
Yeah, never mind.
All right,
but some bad stuff happened with someone, and we're not friends anymore. But I still love her, you know? Not like I'm not like in love with her, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm wishing you well.
Yeah.
Like you can't
eat at my table.
Exactly.
But I wish you well.
You can't fuck with me anymore. I don't want you here, but
I
like wish you well. Like I hope that's how you got to be. You can't just like hold on to resentment.
Pushover.
Yeah, you can't just be like, well, he wronged me, so I'm never eating at that restaurant. It's like, dude, chill. Like, can't be like that.
Civil but distant.
Yeah, it's like, what do you do? Just walk around pissed off for your whole life? It's like, can't
that
do
takes
that.
too much
So
energy to hate, bro.
it does, dude. You just gotta chill, and like just like this, like. Most people you meet are fucking dope. Like, dude, you're a nice guy. I met you like 20 minutes ago. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's for real. It's like most people are awesome, dude. Like, you go out and meet people, they're dope.
Right.
Like, it's just, I think the problem with like home friends is that they know too much. They don't like.
True.
They don't know.
They know your tendencies. They
exactly,
know.
And they don't know. Dude, another thing my mom said. God damn it. Sound like I'm a fucking mama's boy out here. But like she said, this is actually something from the Bible. It was no one ever believes a prophet in his hometown. Because no one believed in Jesus in his hometown. They were like, "You're just Jesus. You're a guy. Like, fuck out of here." But then he grew up and became a prophet. And it's like no one believes you. They know too much. They've seen you. Like, my friends have seen me a different me, so they know me.
I got you.
Yeah, it's like life has changed me so much, and they remember me for this, but I'm not this anymore. I'm this because of all the shit I've gone through. So it's like
the beauty of me going to college was I had the chance to reinvent myself.
Exactly.
Which is it kind of felt like a second chance, like a life raft.
100%.
Like, holy crap!
Yeah,
I can be the person that I don't know who I want to be, but I know that I have the chance to become something. Dude.
Have you ever been in love? I want to ask you that. I wanted to ask you that like 30 minutes ago. But
wow, bro.
I'll be ranting. Have you ever like truly been in love?
What a deep question.
Yeah. It's okay if you haven't.
I'd like to think that I've been what would the word be to describe it? Where you have that really deep feeling in your chest.
Yeah.
Where every time you like think of that person's name, you
Yeah.
see them.
Feels like this like
butterflies in the
weight or some
chest.
shit. Like, yeah.
And it's like
Feel that,
but
bro.
the thing is when it's come to these things. So I've never been in a relationship.
Yeah.
I've had the opportunities whenever they come ever so often. But for me, I'm a big believer, and this is no disrespect to anybody, but I'm a big believer in never settling.
I'm with that.
Shoot for the stars.
I believe that, man. Yeah.
So
yeah.
I'm not saying I need a Kim Kardashian, right? I'm not saying I need that. Like that's
no,
not
there's
real.
nothing wrong with that.
It's not
man.
real. In respect to her, whatever.
Yeah.
But here's my mindset. It's gonna sound a little fucked up.
Yeah.
But let's say there's like a really nice girl, right?
Yeah.
But to me, she's like a 3.
Yeah.
And we're chopping it up. We're talking about anime, whatever.
Yeah.
Great conversation. Like that's great, but like that's not gonna mean I'm in love with you.
No, I know what you mean.
I just think you're a dope person.
I know. Yeah.
And a lot of people would be like, yo,
I'm like that too.
A lot of people are like, Will Mar, like talk to that girl, yo, like y'all are vibing. I'm like, yeah, but like I don't know.
Yeah.
No.
I'm kind of like that too.
And I kind of usually tend to like the girls or have interest in the girls where they're objectively good looking.
Yeah.
Where a lot of other people are that like they can acknowledge that person's good looking as well.
Yeah.
That's just kind of how I naturally operate.
You're straight, bro.
But I would like to think that one day
it's human nature, bro.
I would like to think that one day I'll find that person will find me. I would like to think.
No, 100%. Me too.
I would like to think, bro, because and this is actually the second. I'm so glad you asked that because the second question I was going to ask is, have you ever had the fear of rejection? And how do you overcome the fear of rejection? I'm not gonna lie, bro. I still deal with it, bro.
The fear of rejection, man. That's a good question.
That's like the scariest
thing.
The way
I can tell you how to overcome it, man. You gotta just think about. Again, you have to think about when you're 80 or 90 years old. And you got to think about, you don't want to have a what if, and you don't want to have like what could have been, and it's better. It's better living in the reality where you asked her out, took a chance, and got rejected, than if you never asked her out at all. Because if you never asked her out at all, or if you never took that chance and you never jumped in the water, then you're never going to grow. You're never going to live life. You're never going to get to experience this. Yeah. And this is why we're here, to experience whatever this is. And that's how you get over it. Or at least that's how I did. That's how I saw it. It's like I just had to change the way I saw the world. And once when I started to see things like, okay, well, it's now or never. Why not? You know, what's the worst thing that could happen? They say no, and then it's okay. We keep going. Because, like, at this point, it's like, now that I'm older, I've been in love with 4 different girls. And goddamn, I loved every one of them. And you just keep, nothing hurt like the first, but you, like, keep going, and you just, I don't know, you have faith that there's something better on the other side.
That's why I like.
There's something better. You just have faith that something is.
It's just gonna work itself out.
Yeah, it's gonna work itself out.
To me, I think
like,
of it as a.
And I was, yeah. Sorry, I was never about just going after every girl I see. Most guys, I know, like...
Yeah, I got you.
I don't want to fucking sound like that fucking guy, but, like, most guys, like, see girls and they're like, oh, shit, I want to go bang that. I was never like that at all. I was always, like... It's because I grew up on all this anime and all these video games and all this stuff. I saw, like, people like Hercules and Aladdin and all these people. I was like, I want to be that. Like, I saw myself as, like, the street rat and, like, the diamond in the rough, and I wanted to be, like, the heroes in these stories. So that's who I became. I became, like... this self-sacrificing guy in the fucking that I saw, like, you know, Sorby and Kingdom Hearts and like Aladdin and, you know, the Disney movies. And I just was naive enough, and you could argue stupid enough, to believe in all that shit. And that made me and that's what makes me special. And it's like I just like really believed all that stuff, and I was always looking for my princess. So I never fucked with, like, you know, the one night stands or like trying to just like dive in. I was never about that. I was always about like,
I can't do that either, bro.
I was like, I want a best friend. I want to love
you.
Yeah,
I feel that, bro.
Yeah, so
I will say, so I played football all 4 years of high school.
That's cool.
Super into to, you know, the whole grind and everything.
Yeah.
Then a lot of unfortunate events happened right when I graduated high school. Skipped my high school graduation. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Skipped it.
Yeah. Like, how come you didn't want to go?
Bro.
Were you just not feeling it?
So, I actually said this on the last one.
Yeah.
But something embarrassing happened to where, like, in a way, like, let's say you, like, see, like, one of those, like, Diary of a Wimpy Kid type of movies. Yeah. Where just you're embarrassed in front of, like, the whole class. And you're like...
Is this a small town? Because that makes it worse. When you, like...
Yes and no.
Yeah.
Yes and no.
Yeah.
But everyone definitely knows one another, I'd say.
Yeah.
Sort of. But, bro, it was one of those things where it's like, there's just no way.
Yeah.
There's no way. Like, of course.
Yeah.
So, that was, like, the cherry on top. But, like, there was this girl, this whole weird situation where, you know, we were, like, FaceTiming every night, whatever. She was my prom date. And... all the signs were there, and this is like what I was talking about earlier when it comes to learning how to deal with rejection and shit like that. All the signs were saying, and people were telling me, you got the green light, green light, keep doing your thing. But then there'd be times where, like, she would say, like, I don't know, and it was like this perfect storm. Yeah. So where I'm feeling one way, she's acting like she's matching it. Yeah. It was dude, there's a fuck situation.
Weird vibe.
And then that, like, there was that, and then there was, like, a whole nother, just lots of, like, drama that I kept built up inside. Yeah. And I wasn't, like, telling people that I needed help or, like, was feeling down in the dumps, which is, hey, if anyone's listening or watching, if you need help, even if it's something small, just tell someone. Deadass. Just do it. Yeah, it was one of those things. I was
friend, your brother.
I was the type of kid in the classroom to, like, suffer in silence if I didn't understand something.
Same.
But now I realize there's two types of people.
It's being a man, dude.
There's two types of people. Yeah. There's, if you're a little insecure, which I was at the time. Yeah. There's I don't understand the question or this whole thing. Or there's teacher like, help me out. I'm lost. There's like having the humility to be like, I don't understand, but I would like to learn. Yeah. Now I have that. I didn't have that. Yeah. So there was a lot of just messed up parts. And then back to your question, when it came to skipping graduation, that was the moment in my life where I felt like I could at least take control of one instance. Yeah. Because it felt like life was just kind of going on autopilot. Yeah. And I didn't have like the voice or the action to like put the the brakes on and say like, hey, like this is my life, not anyone else's. Yeah. This is my life. So I'm gonna I don't know if you ever saw the Into the Spider-Verse movies. Yeah. Where Miles Morales is like, I'm gonna do my own thing. Like no, facts. It's kind of like that. It's and that's kind of what happened. And then 2019,
and that's okay. Like, I mean, it takes like a lot of confidence and like courage and like self growth in itself to like admit that and like talk about that. And, like, I mean, that shit's brave right there, just to be honest about it.
Yeah,
that's the biggest thing. Like, you know, it's like you have to forgive yourself. Not saying that I don't know like what the situation was or what happened, but like that's something I learned in my life.
Yeah.
You gotta be easier on yourself. This is the first time you're ever living life.
Yeah,
it's okay to make mistakes. Like,
so
we're all gonna make them.
So 2018 and 19 was like a huge. You know, I had the gap year. I didn't know what I was gonna do with my life. I didn't know if I wanted to keep living anymore. It was like this whole thing.
I'm sorry.
And then, bro, you're straight. And then, I don't know what turned the tides, but I just kept sticking it out.
Yeah.
And I think a part of me was so prideful where I was like, it'd be too easy to give up now. If that's like what people would expect of me.
Yeah.
They'd be like, Mario, he was a sad kid. And I didn't expect anything less.
Yeah.
That would be too easy. And I was like, you know what? Fuck that.
No, facts.
I'm going to be an inspiration.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm going to do? And you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to... And I've always had this mindset, even when I was a kid. Like, I'm gonna have a family. I'm gonna be the best dad ever.
Facts. That's how I feel.
I'm gonna be the person in my family where even when I'm long gone, they're gonna look back and they're gonna say, "How do I become great at life?"
Facts.
They point at me.
Yeah.
And they say, "Holy shit, he's the guy who started it all."
And you're gonna be it because you.
And then I truly believe that.
Be it.
And then here's the great thing, the craziest thing. Didn't watch any anime growing up besides DBZ.
For real?
Then you throw, while I'm in college, you throw Naruto at me. You throw One Piece at me.
You started those in college?
You throw all those things at me. So now I'm like...
Now you're just like...
I got these chips on my shoulder.
Bro, let's run drills.
In my 20s where I'm still trying to find...
Like, throw another plate on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to, you know, tell them about the whole ocean. You know?
That's funny, bro.
No, but I'm trying to figure out who I am, and then you throw... all these inspirational figures,
they're amazing.
Characters
they're
my
amazing,
way,
bro.
And I'm like, holy shit! I'm gonna be the king of the pirates. I'm gonna be the Hokage. I'm gonna be this. I'm gonna be that. 100%. And I believe, even though, you don't know how it's gonna work out, you believe it will.
You have to, because if you believe it will, it's gonna happen.
It will.
It's gonna happen. I don't know if that's like, is that what like manifesting is? That what, like,
words of
the word and shit.
The law of attraction. Speaking things into existence.
Like Deepak Chopra and all that.
Yeah.
Is that her? Or him? I don't even know.
What?
Deepak Chopra?
Don't know.
Oh, all good. I don't know who that is, but I heard Russ talk about this, so that's where I got that name.
Mm-hmm.
But what was I saying?
I just know you attract what you
all
speak
that
about,
shit.
dude.
All that shit, what you're saying, like, you're gonna be it because you believe in it and you want to believe it, and that's how I got so good at rap, bro. When I rap, people like. I make the room silent. No one expects that shit from me. Then I go on stage and I start rapping. Everyone just like freezes. And like
that must be such a great
I did
feeling.
that because it feels
that must
dude, it's crazy.
Dude, that must
well,
be
the
such
second,
a
bro.
great
The second,
they think you're gonna be like, oh hi guys.
They think I'm just show up, bro, like Cheddar Bob.
Yeah.
They're like no, but like, nah, man, it's crazy. It's dude. Now that I got a taste of this, I can't ever give it up. Like other shows and the performance, like it's so fun.
So
it's so fucking fun.
How do you keep finding ways to level up? Like what's your next move, or like whatever you feel like?
You know what, man?
Like,
that's actually
how do you keep getting better?
The next album. Check this shit out. I got the album cover. I'm gonna show you it.
If you need the Wi-Fi, by the way, I got you.
Nah, you straight. I just got this saved. So. For a while, remember you were talking about like you wanted to prove everyone wrong and you didn't want to. For a while, that's what drove me. Like for a long time, I was driven by hate.
That was your motivation.
I was driven by hate, anger,
Sasuke
and
type
rage.
shit?
No, for real, I was. On some Sasuke. I was pissed off. I was angry.
Yeah.
I daddy it. I was pissed off at my father. I was pissed off at everybody. I just I wanted to run my fist through like a wall. And then after I ripped it through the wall, I want to put my head in it and just like I was angry. I mean, you can hear it in Return of the King. But then after a while, like. I realized that, like, you can't, I don't know, man, anger and rage, like, it's not the answer. It's not the way. Like, you're going to burn out. You're going to get tired. It's not okay. Yeah, it's not it. So, like, everything I've been talking about, like, the shit that who I actually am as a person, I've been trying to put that in my raps and in my music. So, there's, the next album I'm working on around, it's called Everything That I Promised You. And it's all about, like, every single thing I talked about in this podcast is about trying to show the world who I am as a man and not like who I pretend to be or who I'm trying to be in like the rap. So that's the album cover. It's gonna be like kind of like a love story.
Oh, I love this.
Yeah, and it's like the whole album. Like, dude, I actually
is this one of your friends or just like a model? Or somebody,
her name's Danny. We actually just met. She's extremely lovely.
Don't mind that.
Danny, if you hear this, shout out to you.
Shout out to Danny.
Everyone go follow Danny on TikTok.
How'd you meet her?
I met her. So my friend met her at work, gave her my Instagram because she's famous on TikTok. She's got like 200,000, either 200 or like 400,000 on TikTok.
And your friend met her?
And my friend met her in the store. My friend Alan.
Just casually recognized
her. This
or?
Goes back to how it's important to have friends that care about you, because my friend Alan loves me so much and was like, hey man, like, you do TikTok, my friend's a rapper, you guys should meet, because there's not a lot of people in Boston who think the way I think, and to think the way that you're thinking right now with this podcast. Like, they're out there, but a lot of people are afraid to do shit like this. They're afraid to do it, and that's totally fine.
Yep.
I was too. But she thinks like me. She's actually like, it's actually kind of eerie and weird. Like, she's like the girl me in Boston. Like, she's just so
cute girl.
Tapped into, she's beautiful.
Yeah.
And I pitched her the idea, and she was just like, I'm down. Let's do it. And then a week later, I was in a suit, and she was in a dress, and we were taking pictures in Boston.
That's awesome.
So I actually, I owe her big time for that. I think when the album comes out, Dave, if you hear this, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to get her a gift. I'm going to get her like a basket of like, the merch for the album and the CDs and all that, because I owe her one. And she really came through for the idea. It was really awesome. And everyone go follow Danny. But I told her, I was like, I want to make an album about love and me, and I wanted me to be rapping to the perspective of. So the album, I'm talking to her. So, dude, listen to this. This is one of the new songs on it.
How much do you want me to play? When do you want me to pause it?
You can play it till it ends. I don't mind.
Look, I said I wish that you could see the man I'm trying to be. Cause lately I feel like everything that's inside of me is slowly breaking down in my heart. But still I'm trying to be a better man than I was before. So please don't lie to me and tell me when you think that you're sad. Cause after everything we've been through, I just wanna be glad that we can focus on these moments we've had and everything we've seen together. I know we've had a tough life, but maybe we can figure this out and try to find a way out of all these feelings that we've had when we scream and we shout. Cause I just wanna
and no one's heard this yet.
Man for you in doubt than I ever was before, when I was thinking about all these feelings of doubt that I'd find inside my heart when I cry. Cause sometimes I just want to disappear in the sky, but I can't. I gotta work hard and try to get by, so I can focus on my life and all these things that we buy to try to get a better view. I've seen what betters do, and sometimes I feel like all my dreams are coming true, but sometimes I feel like all these things I'm supposed to do are just a crazy mess of thoughts, and all these thoughts are coming true cause I believe them.
And that's all I got for that one.
Whoa.
And then, man, I want to show kids out there that
I'm the type. Sorry to cut you off. I'm the type of person when it comes to albums, I don't like giving away the whole thing. When people drop singles to albums, I like to personally wait until the album comes out. So in case there's that one person out there where they're like, don't play the whole thing.
No, you straight.
I want to give them a little bit of doubt. I like that.
No, thank you so much.
Have you ever? Your sound is very. How do I say this? You just have your voice is which works so well with a mic.
Thank you, man. Took years to get to that.
There's people who are photogenic where they work well with photos. I don't know what you would
people
call it.
People tell me that a lot.
I don't know what you would call it when it comes to voice.
They just have a good voice for a rapper.
But have you ever? Because from listening to your music,
it's the inflection.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever noticed you tweak anything with your voice, like a little
no, never. I don't do anything. I don't do any auto tune.
Is that like a value made to yourself? Like you would never do that or anything?
Kind of, because you know what, man. Again, it goes back to like my idols.
None of them did that, right?
None of them did that. Eminem did not do that. Logic did not do that. Like Joey Badass didn't do that. Big L didn't do that. Black Thought didn't do that. Kendrick didn't do that. None of them did that. And they just rapped.
Yeah.
It was just their voice. There was nothing else. Like sometimes in choruses, obviously that's different. You make a chorus, you auto-tune it, make it whatever. But their rhymes, like J. Cole, they're just them.
Yeah.
It's the inflection in your tone. And it took me years to, what's crazy? Like it took me 8 years to learn how to rap like that. Because the way I'm rapping now is I'm rapping with my speaking voice. For a while I didn't do that. I was rapping with I I'd project and be like, hey, yo, I said I'm snapping like a dragon who was wrapped up in his wagon, who's trapping a fire flow inside a breath I could imagine. Change when I rap, it's miraculous how it happened. I took a silver blade and then I ducked and then I stabbed him like a maniac. And when I rap, it's like a brainiac trapped inside of the flow, right where all my pains be at. Cause my chain be that dope. When I rap, it's like I swear to God I'm flying, but I know that all my pains be at max. And when I'm spitting these raps, I swear to God everybody's fucking giving me daps. And it's like really like
sounds so clean in the mic.
I appreciate you, bro. It's like really like oh, I'm about it, bro. I spit like I'm the real deal.
I love that confidence in you.
No, thank you, bro.
I love that.
You have to. It's from Luffy, bro.
I love that.
It's
bro.
like all that.
But it's like every time, even when you're talking about music yourself, you're like, yeah, I know I'm that good. I love that. I love
Thanks,
it.
I appreciate you. I try not to be like a dick, though. You know what I'm saying?
But you have
but no,
to.
I know I'm ill. I know I'm ill because you have to.
But you have to.
Check this out. You don't believe in yourself. No one is going to believe in you. And I've seen it. I've seen when, like, the way people looked at, like, their favorite stars when they went to see them at live shows and the way they look at them. If you falter, this sounds so dumb, but, like, if you're trying to lead and you're insecure, people can sense that. They smell it. It's like shark in blood and water. Like they can sense. So it's like when I rap, I don't want there to be any sense of doubt in the songs because then it kills the like. It kills the song. It kills the like. It's like a movie. It's like you're making like a little movie or film, and it's every time they click play on the song. When I listen to Cole. If you listen to Love Yours and all this, like they sounded like they believed with everything in their soul what they said. Like when you listen to those songs, they just sound like whatever the fuck they're saying. They like even if it's made up, they believe it.
Yeah.
So that's what I taught me how to rap this good. It's them. Like it's not. I didn't come up with this. Like they did, and I learned from them. And I always try to pay homage because again, like I'm a student of the game, and you know who's really impressive? The first guys that rap like this, like Nas, the first guy to do mafioso rap, the very first, because they invented it. But everyone who came after them, like us, like all the children of hip hop, like we just took their style and like, I mean, we told our own stories through it, and like people of like Kendrick and like they evolved on it and made it their own. Kendrick's actually really unique. He's his own thing. But like if you look at hip hop, even J. Cole's Born Sinner, that whole album. Go back to Biggie's Ready to Die. You hear Born Sinner, opposite of a winner. Magazine used to eat sardines for dinner. They all took from each other. Even a lot of Logic's punchlines and the Young Sinatra tapes. Like when I step to the mic and rock heads like Mount Rushmore, that wasn't even his line. He'd take lines from old 90s and 80s and 70s songs, and he'd add them to his, but he'd add a new spin on it.
Yeah.
So he pushed the culture forwards, and it like all connects like a web. Like it's like a family tree. And that's the beautiful thing about hip hop. I'm saying I almost said this like it was a bad thing, but it's a good thing. It's like it's a family tree, and if you look at all the great rappers, it connects. And I wanted to be on that tree. I wanted to be another person that. So I did the same thing. There's lines in my songs that I took from old songs from the 80s and not 60s. Rap wasn't even a thing yet. From back in the day, from like Slick Rick and stuff like that, where like you won't know until you know when you hear it, and it's like.
Is this gonna be a low key type of album?
Yeah, it is. This album's really low key. This isn't gonna be like Return of the King, but I'm making singles to drop that are like Jade and Yuki. I'm gonna have like 10 songs just like Jade and Yuki just drop that are hard.
Yeah.
Because my fans like that. That's like that's why people listen to me because they listen to me because they're like. Let's fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like they listen to me to get hyped. Like so I'm keeping that energy. And I'm gonna drop him at the same time as the album. And I learned that from Marlon Craft. Marlon Craft, he's my favorite rapper. Marlon Craft, if you ever hear this, I fucking love your music, man. You're the GOAT, and I want to be like him someday. He's one of my heroes. And he said something on Shade 45. He was like, don't let. I don't know. It doesn't take away from. It all. It's all just music, and like people will find it. If it's dope music, people are gonna find it, and so I'm trying to just put it all out together, and So that's my rant. My bad, I keep ranting.
Yeah. So while you're working and making music, what's the end goal for you? How will you know
to make a living off this, dude?
Yeah.
To make a living. I mean, at this point, I want to get famous. I want to be selling out like arenas, but I want to do that. Because I want to make enough money to raise a family. And then make sure my mom never has to work. And get my own house. and get cars and never have to worry again about like working like shitty jobs, man. You know, that's the end goal, to start a family, to fall in love, to get a wife.
Right.
But to do it like making music and doing what I love, because not everyone. That's everyone's goal, man. To just like find a way to make a living off like what they love,
off their passion.
Yeah, because like I don't want to spend the next 70 years like. I don't know how I could spend the next 50 years working a job I hate. I'm not passionate about it, so like I just wouldn't do well at it. It's hard to like do well at something where you don't care about it. So it's like, how could I work in an office and like, I don't know. Maybe I could do it, but it'd be tough. I'm really about following your heart, and I've always been about that. And it's like, I just have to live my life with some sort of like meaning, and the music gives me meaning. So it all ties into each other.
What's the hardest thing about promoting yourself and selling yourself to somebody for them to say yes? Because I'm sure that's been a pain in the ass for you probably, and like it's been a grind.
Yeah, it always. Well, I'm always selling myself and like trying to get my shit out there. Sorry, what was the question? How hard is it?
How hard has it been to just like go around talking to like promoters or whoever?
Not that bad.
This is my name.
'Cause
check out my music.
Not that bad, because I'm like, I've always been pretty good at talking
to people.
Because
you've already opened or like performed for some of these big time people.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, no, I'm really lucky. I'm super fucking blessed. You know, I'm in 10 seconds I know if someone fucks with me or not. So I don't know. It's kind of a hard question to answer. Because like,
doing this yourself, or do you have people help?
Just me, dude.
Yeah,
just me and my Instagram. Swear to God, that's
DMing
it.
People?
Just DMs, like meeting people. I meet a lot of people though, because when you get to the level that I'm at, you're just backstage at shows.
Yeah.
And all the people in high places are just backstage at shows. So you talk to them about like football, and then all of a sudden they're like, "Yeah, well, you know, I actually own this place. Do you want to open up for, you know, Lady Gaga next week? This is my venue." Like, so I swear to God, it happens like that. Like when you're in like when you get to those places where all the like, I don't know, like not high people. I know. High value people sounds so dumb and conceited.
I know what you mean, bro.
You know what I'm saying though. Yeah. You like get there, they're all just chilling.
A little bit influenced.
Yeah, a little bit influenced. They're just there, and if you just shoot the shit 9 times out of 10, if you're not an asshole and you're a good person, people fuck with you, bro. Like,
word.
You just gotta be a good. That's the biggest thing. Be a good person and be true to yourself.
Be transparent.
For real, yeah. Don't like try to be like something you're not. Like if I was out here pretending to be something I'm not, and I was like, I don't know, if I approached it and I was like, I'm the fucking coldest, meanest, like I'm a killer, like I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm from Natick, Massachusetts. I'm not. Like, I like Pokemon cards, and I collect Pokemon cards, and I collect Digimon cards.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I watch anime. Like I'm not a killer, but I love hip hop with everything in my soul, and I want to add something like positive to this genre, because like the reason why I liked Biggie and Pac and all these people is because they were like freedom fighters. They inspired generations of people to like fight for change. And that's what hip hop did for me. It like showed me there's a better way and a different way, and it gave me courage and confidence that I didn't have when I was a kid, because I was afraid of just, I don't know what I was afraid of. I was just afraid. Because people that, raised me were afraid. So I inherited that fear, and then I was just afraid of nothing. What's there to be afraid of? Like, I don't know. Shoot your shot, go out there, live. That's what I learned, like, making new friends that love me and, like, care about me. It's like, there's nothing to be afraid of. The only thing to be afraid of is yourself. Because you can do a lot of fucking damage if you don't, like, love yourself and you don't got your shit right. But if you, like, figure your shit out and you're kind and you, like, live good, live life, try to live life in a good way, like, it's going to reward you. It's going to give you that shit back. I think, at least.
What do you think has been the biggest difference between you now and you in high school?
Oh my God, I'm a different person.
If you were like looking,
I'm not even the same. It's like I couldn't even. I'm just a different person, man. I think back then,
people would agree with that.
Yeah, 100%. Back then, like I had a ton of friends, but I had a ton of friends because I acted like everyone else, and I had a ton of friends because I was like, I don't know. I just followed what everyone else was doing because I was afraid to be different. I was afraid to be myself, and I was scared of being judged because that's a scary thing. Mm-hmm. It's actually a scary thing to be yourself, because then the world gets to judge you for who you really are, when someone judges you for what you pretend to be, it's not as bad because, you know, it's like, well, that's not even who, if they knew, you could say shit like, if they knew me, well, then they wouldn't say that. And then, you know, it's like, okay, whatever, they're judging a lie, a facade. But when you wear your heart on your sleeve, and then it's like, okay, well, this person just hates me. So it's a scary thing to be yourself, but you have to be yourself because that's the only way you're ever going to be truly happy. If you want to live a good life, don't be afraid to be yourself, whatever that means, whatever that is. Like, you know, whoever you want, like, it gets into that whole thing, not to, like, get too deep on it, but, you know, it's like, I think every single person on this planet deserves to love who they want to love, say what they want to say, be with whoever they want to be with, and just be themselves. That's your right as a human being. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're gay, straight, bi, whatever, that's your right as a human being to, like, be your fucking self. And that's the scariest fucking thing to do, but you have to be it, man. You can't be something else. Because if you're something else, you're not living your life, and you're living someone else's adventure. You're living someone else's journey. But don't you want to live your own? Don't you want to, like, be king of the pirates? Don't you want to, like, see what could happen if you just lived your own story? But you can't do that if you're living someone else's. And that's how I feel about being someone else. So I learned that through failing 1,000 times. It goes back to that David Goggins shit. It's like you just.
How do you know about Goggins? Are you big into?
I'm just tapped in all that. Yeah, like I listen to Jordan Peterson. Yeah. I listen to, like, Goggins. I listen to all those guys.
You're all about that, like, self-improvement shit.
100%, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, there's no way I could get to where I am without it.
Have you read any like life-changing books or anything?
Nah, man. I've never read a book.
Just all about
I swear to God.
Just listen to the right shit?
I just listen to the right shit. Because, honestly, I think I have trouble reading. I'm not good at... The only book I ever read, I read half of it. It was The Body Keeps the Score. I'm not sure if you ever read that. Mm-hmm. But it's about how, you, like, even if you're not having, like, a panic attack or trauma, it's how, like, the body almost, like, remembers the trauma and different things. So if you're, like, in a place where you experience trauma, your body's still going to, like, react without you even knowing it. And it's going to get all stressed out. And yeah, it's like actually, like, medically happens to your body when you're having a panic attack, when you're having anxiety, when you're stressed. And that's something I dealt with. I used to have panic attacks.
Whoa.
In high school. And then I just stopped having them when I, like, started working out at the gym, when I, like, learned to love myself, when I forgave myself for my mistakes.
Yeah.
Because you have to forgive yourself for your mistakes, man. Like, everyone makes them. And when I let the past go, when I let it die, when I let go of, like... I don't know, when I let go of, like, what I wanted. Because sometimes what you want isn't always what's best. Sometimes, like, what you want isn't what you need.
So true, man.
It's true, man. Like, sometimes, like, what you want isn't it. Like, it's like, dude, right now, like, I want to go eat, like, 3 fucking large cheese pizzas. But that would ruin the 6 workouts I did the past 5. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't always... People want things, but they're not always good for you. And, like... I don't know, man. Again, I've been ranting a lot this past hour. I hope someone takes some shit from this. And I don't want to come off as preachy, but I really hope if there's anyone listening out there, like, you take something from all this and, like, go out there and just be yourself and live life for the better. Because, like, again, there's no reason not to go for what's best. And, like, we only get one life, man. We don't know what happens next.
Were you talking this passionately and this emotional about this type of subject before the whole eye situation? Or do you think
I was.
You were?
I was,
man. So
you're
still standing on business,
huh?
Yes,
sir, bro. Got it. Man, I'm always standing on business.
Yeah.
It's the rap, man. It's know what, man? For the longest time, that first girl I first dated, I just wanted to be a man she was proud of.
Dude, you should send that girl flowers. She's changed your life.
She is the bro.
Bro, she's the catalyst.
I got the day we started dating tatted in college, the day I dropped out.
Wow.
As a reminder, because I went through so much pain mentally, I wanted a physical scar. But I wasn't about cutting myself. I wasn't about any of that.
I like that.
So I wanted something every day when I got up. There's a massive mirror in front of my room when I get out of bed. Mm-hmm. I see this, and then I'm like, we got to keep going. And it keeps me going. I've thought about getting it removed, actually, and I think someday when I find the girl I want to marry, I'm getting it off. Out of respect to her.
I like that.
Out of respect to whoever I, like, end up marrying, I'm gonna get it taken off. Because that's not. But I've been alone a while. I've been alone a long time. Now in this music shit, because I chose music over, like, I really put music, like, first over, like, a relationship, I just was like, fuck it, we're going all in with the music.
You have to.
You have to. It takes up all my time. Like, I'm writing all day, all the time. Like, you don't get this dope. You don't get to be like Kobe or like Jordan, just going to the gym once a week and, shooting threes. You got to stay at it. You got to stay like in.
Are you into sports?
Yeah, I'm into sports.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What sports
I like MMA. I like boxing.
Okay.
Basketball and football.
What are your favorite basketball and football teams?
But I don't really like watch it. You know what I'm saying? But I watch highlights, and then whenever my friends like talking about it, I'm tapped in.
Are you bossing everything?
I'm bossing everything.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, bossing. But I like the Yankees.
Okay.
I like the Yankees. The Yankees are dope as hell. And then just obviously the Patriots, because we got spoiled with Tom Brady.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then like
this low key anti-patriot household. Low key.
Yeah.
Low
No,
key.
you straight. I don't even care.
I mean, he was a dog, but
yeah. That's mad funny. All my friends would be like, "Look what you just said." Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, bro.
Yeah.
Listen,
but no, dude, I don't care, bro.
No, but for any of your people listening that are
that's funny.
Boston sports fans, listen, all power to you. But I'm in a way a contrarian.
Yeah.
So growing up around nothing but New England sports fans and New York everything.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, I don't want to be that. I want to be different.
Yeah,
I want to be the Mandalorian. Yeah. Like I want to stand out.
No, that's cool, bro. No, for real.
So so
I mean, do you?
Bro, became a diehard Bengals fan at 5.
Yeah.
And
nice, dude. Yeah.
It became a Thunder fan, like Kevin Durant, all that stuff when I was early in high school.
Dude, that's pretty cool.
Still with them.
Yeah.
All my favorite sports teams are like nowhere near where I am.
Yeah. That's cool though. It means you can like take a trip and go see them.
Right?
Yeah. Dude, you know what's funny? Speaking of sports, dude, Big L had a line. He was like, one of the hardest, coldest lines ever. In his 1997 freestyle, I was like, I'm from New York and never was a fan of the Knicks. But I'm all about expanding my chips. You just mad because I was in the van with your bitch with both hands and the tits. Corleone is a style that you know in your heart. Because I got style plus the way that I be flowing is sharp. And dude, he had another line in that freestyle when he was like, that was the coldest line. I'm from New York and never was a fan of the Knicks. But he had another line in that was like, just ask Beavis, I got nothing but head. Isn't that crazy? Dude, that's like...
No, that's cold,
crazy. Dude. That's like, crazy. That's insane. And that's like...
No, that's actually insane.
That's crazy, bro. Like, I'm pissed. I know every other... That's an insane... I know every rapper who's ever existed, like, if you ask anyone, they know that line, and, like, they're just mad they didn't come up with it. I'm mad I didn't come up with it. That's genius.
No, wordplay's like, actually insane. Yeah. Someone that I love listening to, because it
Wayne
seems like
does that a lot.
Lil Wayne, bro.
Yeah. Is that what you're going to say?
Yes, bro.
That's crazy. Yeah.
There's no effort. Like, he just...
I know. He's so good. He's insane. Dude, the last shit he just put out with the, like... He had a line about, like, O's, like... And they were, like, a bag of Funyuns or something. He was, like, taking O's like a bag of fun... Something.
How?
I don't know, dude. I don't know. He's insane.
Maybe it's
like,
a lot of weed.
He's
I don't know,
such a
bro.
facts, bro.
But, dude, he's
just such a G, dude.
I don't know if it was...
Yeah.
I don't think it was Demons, but it was back in, like, the Carter 5.
Yeah.
Whatever it was. And
Shout
it was
out
some
Carter
reason,
5.
It was the song.
It was a crazy time to be
Tattoo,
alive.
Suhu, new bag, new shoes, who got it, new boots. Like, and it just keeps
going
for like a minute.
People forget how dope he
rhyming.
was, bro.
I think he was like one of the first people to rhyme like orange with something else.
Probably, dude.
Maybe
like, Wayne was insane, dude. Like,
this is insane.
That's dope. You're well, yeah. Actually, you know your shit, bro. I'm not talking about like, but like, dude, like, yeah, it's cool. You know Wayne, because a lot of people forget about Wayne. They forget how dope he was in 2000.
Because 2000's
like, yeah, real shit. He's amazing, bro.
He's a lord.
I couldn't even name top 5. I could give you top 15. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but I could.
You gotta have the whole roster.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, just every rapper that ever existed.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Also, yo, my bad. Is it straight if I go to the bathroom real quick? Mind if we take a break?
Dude, you're good, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever you want to do.
Just take a quick hiatus real quick.
Let me check something real quick. Break time. Word. Shout out to you if you're still listening. It's been a pretty chill conversation. Oh, it's Friday, people. This is probably going to be dropping on a Monday, but enjoyed my conversation with the G himself. We didn't talk about it, but this dude gave me a bracelet. He gave me another free bracelet. And he gave me a CD to one of his albums. How cool is that, huh? Return of the King. That is so sick. Damn. Yeah, this dude's a beast, guys. Real beast. Oh. It'll be so interesting to see what the future has in store for all of us, honestly. Wow. I don't know about you guys, but I've learned a lot in this conversation up to this point. Damn. Damn. This has been crazy. I started reading this book, and it's called Atomic Habits. I read like the first 20 pages, and then I stopped. So much for trying to pick up a habit. Nah, but, you know.
I would remove it.
Man, I'm really thinking about it. I think you would really love it, bro, if you added books into.
Yeah, dude.
If you just started reading, bro. Like if you're ever just like writing and then you're stuck, bro, just like 10 pages of a book a day or something.
Yeah, dude. No, 100%.
I feel like you're someone that would love it, bro.
Yeah, dude. No, I appreciate it, dude. Low-key, you got any like recommendations
for books?
So, yeah, just dude, shoot them out there.
Dude,
I'll re-listen to this later and then like
the David Goggins book.
The David Goggins book.
Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins changed my life.
Really?
Lived up to that. You saw, but here's my thing.
Saw this stuff.
You didn't read, but how did you know that was Goggins?
Dude, because I listen to...
How did you know?
I listen to Goggins on Rogan. I listen to Goggins on... Yeah, I just... You know what, man? I really... I'm always trying to be better.
Because, no, but like, he's the only one that I knew that ever said a technique like that.
Oh, yeah, I think he is
and
the
you
only
knew.
one that, like... Yeah, well, I heard it from Rogan. And Jordan Peterson. Jordan Peterson talks a lot about...
They said the same thing?
Yeah, well, he talked about, like, Goggins and all that.
Okay,
and he,
Dude... Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins.
Really? Is it
after each chapter, he has a challenge for you in terms of like how to level up, like physically and mentally. Dude. So I did something that's called the 75.
Dude, I'll check it out for real.
I did something that's called the 75 hard over the summer.
He's crazy. Like he'll just like Dude, doesn't he run like 75 miles or something crazy like that?
Dude, he
just runs stop. Like he
doesn't
insane,
stop.
Man.
Yeah, he's the baddest man there is, bro.
No, for real.
He's a legit problem.
He didn't have like cartilage in his knee.
Dude just runs marathons.
And he just ran like, and there was like, dude, they were like, you shouldn't be able to even walk, and he just runs like 20 miles. That's insane.
He'll like do the most unprepared things, and like
he's such a badass,
he'll add unnecessary problems and still get the shit done.
Yeah, I know. He's like, what are we doing pull-ups? But every time you do a pull-up, like you fucking hit your head in a spike. He's like, nah, let's run it. Like,
but I did this challenge over the summer called the 75 hard, where you have to drink a gallon of water a day.
Yeah.
Sober, like no drinking, no smoking. I rarely do either.
Oh, shit, okay.
I rarely do either.
Yeah.
So some people are kind of mad at me because like they're like, bro, like someone that like legitimately drinks every weekend or goes out. I'm not the type of person to go out like that. No, it's so
impressive though.
But so 75 days straight. Yeah. Sober, a gallon of water a day. Yeah. You read 10 pages of a book a day, which really got me back into reading. And you work out indoor and outdoor, rain or shine, 45 minutes each.
That's really
45-minute indoor workout, 45-minute outdoor. You're supposed to diet, but I meal prep. Yeah. So I wasn't going to, like, eat, like, terribly sad. Yeah. Like, in a healthy way. I compromised. But...
No, man. I mean, hey...
75 days straight, bro.
Even working out, for 45 minutes inside and out, like, that's going to change the way your body looks anyway.
So I started working out again full-time since high school back in April. Yeah. And then... I've been working out like 4 or 5 days ever since. Yeah. And then doing the 75 hard really like made it to where every day I wake up, there's no more have to go to the gym. Now it's like a part of me. Like it's natural now. Like I just go there.
That's awesome, dude.
Like I don't think about it, which is why I
Has it? Do you think it's changed your life,
dude,
for the better?
Dude, like, let me tell you something, bro. And now, like you were listening to a little bit of the last one, dude. I've been doing cold showers. Yeah, bro. I wake up.
Is that actually like... Dude. I kind of thought about doing that.
Do you watch JJK?
No. I don't know what that is.
Jujutsu Kaisen?
Oh, yeah. Jujutsu... Well, actually, I'm not going to cap. I saw a little bit of it. Dude. Not enough.
Dude.
To know the characters.
Bro.
Yeah. Is it far?
Catch up.
Yeah.
Catch up. I mean, it's around like season 2, bro. Yeah. There's only like maybe like 40-something episodes out. Not even.
Yeah, that show is good, though. That show is good.
I don't know, because you might remember the name Gojo. I remember what he looked like. The dude with like the blindfold. Yeah. With the white hair. Bro, you'll love the show. Get back into it. Yeah. But dude,
dude, I'll check it out.
There's a certain scene in season 2 where they show his this character's like backstory, like what he was like growing up, and they show like how he obtained his power or whatever. And there's this moment in time where he's like feeling pure euphoria. Yeah. And he's just smiling and like it's like a little psychotic in a way. And
like freaky.
And I did did some research. I listened to people like Andrew Huberman. He's another like big time person that like talks about. He's a doctor. Like
I think I've heard that name.
Yeah. He's one of those people like on social media that like you'll see a snippet of like 30 seconds. Yeah. He'll explain something crazy. But ice baths and cold showers, bro, raise your dopamine by like 250% for a few hours. Like if you work out and you take cold showers, there is like a slim to zero chance you'll ever be depressed.
That's cool, so
think about that.
That's pretty dope.
Like think about that. Yeah. Like you're already doing shit that sucks so much. And the thing with cold showers is especially doing them in the morning. Yeah. So like, dude, I wake up.
Do you work out first or?
No, after. Honestly, I don't think it matters. But like, I like to do the cold shower first. Like, as soon as I wake
the cold shower first.
I'll take 2 showers a day. Cold shower in the morning, hot shower at night. But dude, I'm telling you, because think about it. When you wake up, bro, and you're like still like like waking up, and you throw super cold water at your body, everything in your body just like shocks. It's like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the hell's going on? What the hell's going on? And you're like, shit. And then you can't even breathe. You can't think. And then when you go, and master the breath, and after a minute, it's like, it's like numbness. Like you get used to it, and then when it's over, you get out of the shower and you're like, whoa. You're like, what the hell is going on right now? Yeah. And then you just feel great. Yeah. It's funny. Your morning to start. Like that's how you start,
that's awesome, dude. That's telling you. That's funny you said that too. I don't drink or smoke either. Yeah. I used to, but I stopped. Yeah. I think I stopped at like 22. I think that's when I was like, I gotta focus on my life. I can't like just keep.
You know, I was saying to somebody the other day. I was saying everyone I talk to, because like, dude, for some reason, a lot of people, in this like age generation, this age group, they're all. By the time they're in their early 20s, they're like, I remember those smoking days.
Yeah, I know, dude. I know,
bro. You're 20.
I know, facts, dude. I swear to God, it's Instagram.
Those drinking days are behind me.
I know, facts.
And I'm like, dude, you just got your license.
I know, dude. I know. Well, it's because I started drinking at like 16.
Damn.
So it's like, by the time I got to 20, I was like, I don't want to drink anymore.
Yeah, I'm telling people, by the time like I'm going to want to like start doing shit and like clubbing or whatever, people are like, those days are behind me, man. No, I left that when I was like 19.
No, dude, what? Clubbing's actually fun, though. It's crazy. Going to clubs is fun.
I never be going
with your friends, though. You want to go with good people. Like, when I go with my friend Alan and Heron, and Spencer and Megan.
Shout out to the boys.
Yeah, shout out to the boys, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Alan, Heron, Spencer, Megan, Jacob, Joe. I'm definitely forgetting some people. But they're all going to hate me now.
You know who you are. Give him a break. Bro, listen, the migraines. Give him a break.
The migraines, yeah, dude. But, no, I love my friends. They know that. But, shout out to the homies. Yo, Alan is an insane dancer.
Really?
Yeah. He's just crazy. And I'm there just doing like the fist bump. Yeah. He's there with like 3 girls just like
hop locking.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't even know what he's doing, bro. It's crazy. But being around him has made me a better dancer. That's how dope he is. So like I'm picking it up. Bro, and it's really fun.
I want to bring up what you said earlier, bro. How you said, you know, if you surround yourself with the best people that genuinely
it changes your life.
Like when you tell them good news, they're like, "Wow, I'm so happy for you." And you like there's no like
dude.
There's no like a little bit of jealousy in them. Like they're genuinely happy for you. I'm not going to lie, dude. Over the summer, I had to make some tough decisions and kind of little excommunicado a little bit.
I'm
with
sorry
some
you had to do that.
Bro, it was tough.
You'll be better off for it, I swear.
Yeah, bro, it was tough. And
I sound like a dad.
Bro, but it's true, bro, because I wouldn't have up my working out to another level. I would have, bro, I finally got a credit card for the first time.
That's awesome.
I would have done that. Good for you know? Yeah. Like, I've been, like, trying to level up, and I would have been able to do that around certain people.
100%.
And it was one of those things, bro. Every time, like, I had good news to share, they would just, like, one-up me.
I know. And it sucks.
And it just seemed like everything was a competition rather than, like, you know, a friend group.
I know. No, I know. I've been there.
I finally realized it.
I think everyone has been there.
Yeah, but, bro, like, it was the thing. I just finally realized. I was like, dude, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
It's like, this isn't cool.
Yeah. And you know what sucks? Did you know them for a while?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, so it's like, it sucks when it's like the people we've known for like 10 years and it's like, well, you guys suck. So, I don't even want to. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
it was one of those things, bro,
not even like that.
I still have love for them, bro. It was just like a me thing.
So do I. But like,
it's just like no disrespect. Cause like,
it's like,
I hope they all become as successful as hell.
Yeah.
But I just knew that I couldn't
Good for you for saying that.
I can't become the man I want to be if I have like,
I know.
if I don't have the right corner.
It's the hardest shit ever.
I need the right like support system, even if it's just myself. I don't know.
100%. No, you're right.
It's just like
because eventually you'll find people that care about you, man. You know what though? Like, you have to. You made the right choice again because you don't want to stay in place, and you're only as happy as like your 5 closest relationships. That's not entirely true, but like,
I know what you mean.
A lot of your happiness is gonna depend on who you see all the time, because depending on the mood they're in. So you want to pick your friends wisely, because you want like people who are like go-getters and people who are happy and like, because I have friends, dude, I made some friends who are like, what are we doing this weekend? Let's go to the club. Let's go golfing. Let's go
golfing.
Let's go like, no, deadass. They're like, there's this new place open in Boston that's like, it was like robotic. It was like Mario Party golf. It was really cool. It was so sick. And it was like, everything was moving. They served drinks and french fries and it was crazy. So there's shit like, they're like, let's go do that. Let's go do this. Let's go dancing. And then I got some friends who were like, why would we do that? You want to hang out with the people who are like, want to do stuff, not the ones who are like, why would we do that?
Okay, I'm going to be honest. I got to say this now because I don't sound like a liar.
But I'm also kind of like them. I'm kind of like the I don't want to do that.
I don't want to say that. I don't want to say like I'm the person that's I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
There's just something about, I don't know what it is, bro. It's just like I don't. And maybe it's because I wasn't around the right people. I don't know, bro. Yeah. But like just like going out and stuff, like it's just
You're straight.
I'm in this weird balance where it's like I enjoy.
Such a homebody.
Yeah, I'm in this weird place where it's like I enjoy being alone, but I also don't want to feel lonely.
I'm with that.
Even when I have like all these friends,
I know
it's like this weird balance,
I feel that
bro.
too. I feel that too.
And it's just I just hope by the time I'm your age, bro, like I have my shit figured out.
You will. I swear to God, you will. Because you just when you get older, you just I don't know, man. You just forgive and forget, and you don't care as much, and you're like, you realize everything isn't so serious. You're like, you let it go, and you like, you meet more people. Like you just meet new people, and also everyone matures in their own way. Everyone starts to mature, and then like, I'm friends with all my friends back home. I'm only not friends with a certain group of people that was like an extension of my friends back home. But dude, I have like 10 friends that I've known since I was 3.
Wow.
And then I got friends from, I've been friends with my friends for like 20 years. And then I got friends from college in Maine. And then I got friends who I met at work.
That's awesome, bro.
So like it's like I got, and even like that, there's just some people that just kind of suck, man. Like plainly put, it's like, I don't know. Some people are just negative and you can't fuck with that But again, it's like not everyone's going to fuck with you. So like you got to look at it. The whole world's not about you. So you got to look at it from their perspective too. It's like maybe they just think I suck. And that's fine. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's all perspective and like their life is about, you know what I'm saying? Their life's about them. Yeah. Their life isn't about you. It's not.
Yeah. I'm going to be honest. This year, tough, dude. This year tough. For me.
Yeah.
Especially, bro, maybe it's for the better or for worse, but bro, watching all these animes, bro.
It's got you guys up.
And
that's just for the better,
and feel like you relate so much to like the main characters.
100%, bro.
And then
what do you think I got this confidence, bro?
Right?
Like,
and then
Luffy,
I reflect it back on my life, and I'm like, bro, I'm living like one of the side people, and I'm not trying to be that.
Facts.
And then people are like try to like diminish you to these roles, and it's
100%.
Like, it's like, bro, I'm not who you think I am. Like I'm the emperor.
100%. No, that's big because you can't let people like. People are gonna try to put you down.
I have an ego. I'm gonna be bro. I have an ego. I know
have to though.
But and this whole year for me has been learning to fine tune it and 100%. let it shine in certain areas rather than and then like learn to like be 100%. Like, you know what, it's not about me right now.
Yeah, well, you have to be kind too.
Yeah,
big time. You have to have an ego because it's better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war.
I love that quote.
It's one of my favorite quotes. It's like if you don't have an ego, you're just gonna get stomped on.
Yeah.
So you have to know your worth. You have to, again, like love yourself.
That was my yearbook quote.
You have to think you're the shit. For real.
My yearbook quote was it was from Rocky 4. I think it was Rocky. It was one of the Rocky movies, and he said, "If you know your worth, go out and get what you're worth."
Facts, bro. It's the same shit. It's like you have to know who you are, and like but that's when you know you're with the wrong people when they try to put you in a box. You want to get with people who are like, you want to model? Fuck it, go model. We'll help you. You want to go rap? Well, let's make a beat. Like, you want to go to, like, you know you're with the wrong friends when you, like, I want to do this, and they're like, what are you talking about? Like, shut up. You don't fuck with those. You know what I'm saying? Not that it's like that. It's never that black and white.
We can have a good time, bro. Then as soon as, like, someone leaves, like, everyone's just bad-mouthing each other.
Facts. You don't want to fuck with that either. Like,
you know why? It's so sad to me.
You know why I'm so happy? Because I cut all that out of my life. I don't have anyone in my life that does that. No one in my life, like, no one in my life does that. But they used to when I was in high school and when I was, like, 22, and it ate me alive.
Yeah.
Not 22. I was kind of late. Maybe like 21 it stopped. Mm-hmm. I got happy around 20. My life sucked from 17 to 21 because that's when I broke up with that girl. And my life was dope from 22 to now. Minus my eyes.
Shit. Hopefully these next 4 years
because my eyeballs. Well. Yeah, my eyeballs just like fucking shit the bed.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude. That's how I feel, man. You really just gotta cut them out. You have to, because you're doing them a disservice too. Like, because you're like, if you don't stand up for yourself and you don't tell people what you think, then you're saying that their behavior is okay, and you're saying that it's okay for them to talk shit about someone. It's okay for them to like treat you like that, but it's really not. It's childish. It's not okay, and you don't want to fuck with that. That shit's corny as hell. You know what's dope? Being a good person.
Yeah.
I believe that, like, with everything in my soul.
That is dope.
For real.
I want to be someone... You ever just, like... And I feel like you're this type of person where you meet someone, even if it's 5 minutes, and you're like, wow, I hope that guy has the best day.
No, dead ass.
Like it seems like they have no enemies.
100%.
That's, dude, like, what I'm striving for.
100%. Me too.
Have you ever seen Vinland Saga?
No, but that's another one my sister told.
There's a quote. There's a quote from the show.
Yeah, she says that one's crazy.
So good, bro.
Yeah.
There's a quote from the show, and at one point in time, one of the characters says, I'm not gonna say who, but one of the characters says, "I have no enemies."
Yeah.
Real shit.
Yeah.
You know, I hope I just get into a point in time, and I would like to think I'm there, but I truly want to just be that person where, like, my energy rubs off on other people in such a positive way. And it just gets reciprocated. You know?
Well, that's how you do it. Like, that's, I was going to say, like, if you want to get there, you just have to be a good person.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't had enemies since, like, 2018. But in 2018, I did, because I wasn't living right. So it's like, you just have to, like, you have to be a good person, and that shit's going to show. And people are going to fuck with you for that. Like, they'll know you as a... Because it's like, if you just keep doing the right thing all the time, eventually, what can people say? What can they say that's bad about you? Nothing. Because you just you'll do the right thing, and you'll... Oh shit, you know what's really important when you're talking to Sean about this? It's so important to be a man of your word. Because if you don't have your word, you don't have anything at all. Like, it's so important to, like, if you know what I'm saying? Like, to all the men out there, all the guys out there, like, if you say you're going to do something, you have to do it. Doesn't matter what it is, because if you're not a man of your word, you don't have anything.
Bro, that's what got me back into working out, dude. Because I started to get to a point... Well, when I first said I was going to make a podcast, I did it, and I was so glad. I was like, wow, like, I really, like, said
you should be proud of yourself. This is dope as hell.
I appreciate that, bro.
Like, you made it happen, man.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
You got the sign, the hat, like, the lights. Like, this is sick.
I appreciate that, man. Yeah, it took a while, and it took a lot of, like, failing and learning and...
Of course, man.
And stressing the frick out and a lot of shit, dude. But yeah, it came to a point where I would tell people, you know, like, now I'm taking it to another level. Now I'm gonna worry about my health and I'm gonna lose weight, or whatever the case was. And then I realized, holy shit, I'm not living up to my word. And then I was like, hell no, I'm going to the gym like tomorrow.
Good for you, man.
And because bro, like that means so much to me. Like, I want someone to know, like, if I say, like, I'm gonna help you do, like, accomplish your goal.
No, 100%.
Like, they know I got their back.
Yeah.
And if I'm being a hypocrite with everything, they're gonna think I'm full of shit all the time. Yeah. And that's something that where your word is your bond, bro.
No, you're right. It is,
and you can take someone for their word. I have the most respect for those people.
You have to, yeah.
Like you, like, you're like, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna sell out arenas. Like, I believe you when you say it.
Thank you, bro. I
like,
appreciate
you're not wavering.
I mean it, dude.
You're not. You didn't drive all this way, and you're like, you know, I might maybe like
fuck
pretty
that.
You're like, bro. You're like, bro. I'm trying.
You
know, you're like, bro. Like, I'm making moves. I'm doing this. Like, I'm putting myself in these predicaments to succeed, and I believe you.
Have to. It's been. Thank you, man, for saying that. It's been really tough this year with my eyes because I've had to slow down.
Yeah.
And my parents get mad at me sometimes. They're like, you have to stop. Like, you have to, because I'm not supposed to look at computer screens or phones. That's what fucks me up. Because my eyes can only take so much light a day. So I'm I'm doing my best, but I mean every word of what I say all the time. I don't say shit I don't believe.
Yeah.
Jordan Peterson said that, actually. He said, you don't want to say things that make you sound weak or feel weak. And what he meant by that was, like, when you lie, when you tell lies and you're disingenuine, it makes you weaker than you actually are, because you're setting yourself up for, like, failure, and you're setting yourself up for all these tricky situations and all this bad stuff. But if you tell the truth, then that's something that, like, I don't know, it's almost like an armor you can wear. You just, if you're honest and you tell the truth, it's like, what can anyone say? You have nothing to worry about. There's no whatever. And yeah, I really believe that. You really just have to tell the truth. Jordan Peterson, actually, a lot of people hate him, actually, but a lot of people love him. He said some stuff that's like, he said some stuff about, like, that I don't agree with. But he says a lot of stuff I do agree with, and that's one of them. And yeah, he's right.
You know what's great, though, bro? Yeah. You and I love that you said that. How even when there's a person where even if they say a lot of gibberish, there could be at least one thing that you can learn from that person.
Of course. No one knows
where everything. You don't, like, completely shut someone out before you like, even listen to what they're saying.
I mean, check it out. Like, nobody knows everything. Yeah. They don't. And, like, I don't even agree with everything. My mom is one of the people I look up to the most. I don't agree with half the shit she says. Yeah. But I agree with the other half. So it's like, what am I going to do? Hate her?
Is most important.
Yeah, it's the other half's the most important. It's like, again, too, like, one of my best friends, Joe Ty. Shout out Joe Ty. Shout out Jack Ty. Shout out the Ties. You feel me? Like, best family I've ever known. And, like, his parents have been really, really instrumental just in my entire life. They've been like a father and a mother to me, and they took care of me for years, and a lot of hardships, they were there for me, and, like, they pretty much raised me. And his dad does not believe in God at all, and that's why I like to hear what he thinks the most, because my mom does believe in God. It's so important to hear the opposing argument side of the story, and, like, everyone's perspective. It's so important because you have to know, one, if you're right. Two, it's important to get perspective, because, like, if you truly believe with everything in your soul that something's this way, and I truly believe in everything in my soul something's this way, then, like, what do you do with that? Are you right? Am I right? We don't know. So you have to find common ground. Yes. And it's important to look at every angle and every perspective, because, like,
very important.
Yeah, you have to, because, like, dude, who's to say any of us are right about anything? Again, like, it goes back to what I said about everyone being able to do anything. It's like, we're living in a world made up by humans, and we don't know what the hell's going on. We haven't even cracked space travel yet. We haven't, like, we don't. This could be a simulation. We don't know. We don't know what the fuck this is. We're like, dude, we're just, like, zoom out. We're on a rock in infinity, and we can't get past our atmosphere because it's unhabitable living conditions, and we just die. There's no oxygen. Like, it's almost like we were made to just. Well, I mean, again, we were like life, and we were born here, so it's like we would obviously, like, be born to live in this environment. So it makes sense we wouldn't be able to live out there. But, like, again, zoom out. We're a speck of dust in the cosmos. We don't know anything. We don't know what the fuck's going on. We know only what this world that humans created. We're living in a world made by humans. So it's like, we don't know anything. Like, try to have an open mind. And it's so important to, like, be respectful of everyone's views and opinions, because, like, not everyone was raised the same way that you were raised, and not everyone comes from the same walk of life. Like, not everyone's, like, has my culture, and I don't have your culture, and, like, or this and that. And it's like, so we're all people. Let's, like, learn together and grow. It's because, like, when you cut yourself, we all bleed red. We all susceptible to COVID. We all, like, have the same diseases. We're humans. Like, they got us twisted with, like, thinking that we're different because of skin tone or anything. Right? That's all bullshit. Like, we're all the same. We are literally the same, and we all fight over stupid things. And it's like, since I was a kid, this shit I think about, and I never got it. And that's another reason why I wanted to rap. Like, to give me a platform to, like, do something. But I don't know how to put that in my music yet. I don't know how. I don't have the ability yet, but I'm trying to learn how. And that's why I'm making this next album. Because I'm trying to, like, learn how to be better. Like Logic with everybody. Like, something like that. But with my style. And it's like, I don't know. That's probably my last rant of the day. Because I keep ranting.
There's three things guaranteed in life, from what I've learned today. Yeah. It's death, It's taxes.
Facts.
And Robert Martino knows what the fuck he's talking about.
Nah, dude, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. I'm saying, bro, I be spitting, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is why, like, I got, like, a tribe of people, though. Like, we rocking out, because, like, we're all honest with each other. Like, if I'm tripping or if I'm being a dick, like, my friends would tell me.
Bro, you know
what? My friends would be like, Robert, like...
There's something there's something with your cadence when you speak where you're very well spoken, but you also kind of got that little swagger to you, and I love it.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate you, man.
I'm still trying to find my cadence.
Nah,
bro.
Thanks,
I love
bro.
it.
Nah, you got, dude. You speak perfectly. You're good, dude.
Big critic of
but
myself.
I appreciate you because, like,
yeah.
I feel you. Same with me.
Yeah.
You know why, bro? Because like, my mom's from New York, so she's kind of got some swag.
Cool.
Yeah, she got some swag, but deadass. She got some swagger, and yeah, dude. You know what's funny? I get this all the time. One, people like laugh when they found out from Natick, because they're like, no one from Natick talks like that. They're like, who? Like, and then my friends from Natick, who I've been friends with for 20 years, are like, dude, I don't know where you learned to talk like this, because none of us talk like this, and I don't even know where I learned to talk like this. It's just me, dude. It's just me. Maybe honestly, it's that. It's like, it's just me, and I'm like, I was with myself, and I think the reason I'm so unique is because I never paid attention in school. I never read books, and I never really paid attention to anything other than the things I wanted to pay attention to. So I'm extremely unique because of that. And I just I'm really me. Like, I'm not anything else. And I'm not good at being something else, because when I was younger I tried to be something else and it sucked.
Yeah.
It sucked. Everything in my life went wrong because I was trying to be something else I wasn't, and it's like, fuck that. Like, life is so much better when you're you. It's going to suck at first, but in the end,
amen, bro.
Yeah, it's better when you're you.
Damn.
Yeah.
Dude, you've dropped so many freaking dimes.
I've been waiting for this, bro. That's why I was so hyped. I was like, dude, I gotta get on this mic. Like, dude, I've been waiting, because like, I've been sick. I was actually doing another podcast last week, but my eyes were bugging out that day, so I had to cancel it.
I'm so glad that we finally got this to happen, bro.
Me too, man. Hey, thank you so much for reaching out. Thanks for asking me to come on.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest.
Thanks for sharing your platform with me. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you, dude. When I first messaged you, I was like, dude, this dude ain't gonna respond, bro. And you were like, word. And I was like, yo.
I get that a lot too, bro. Like, I'm really just a guy. Like, just because my Instagram's popping doesn't mean I'm not me.
That's the thing I've been learning.
So shoot your shot. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I've been trying to learn, bro. Like, don't take someone's social media for face value. Yeah. You know, they're just people.
You know what though? On the flip of that, this breaks my heart. A lot of people in the music industry are actually dicks. It sucks. I've met some stars. I don't want to name, like, who, but I've met them, then it kills it, because you're like, oh shit, you're mean. You're not a good person. And then it's like, now I can't listen to your music because you're just a dick. Like, not to me, but I've seen them be a dick to, like, fans who try to take a picture of them, or, like, other people. And I get it. Maybe you're just tired, and, you know, everyone wants something from you, so it's tough. And I'll never know what it's like to live that until I'm in their shoes,
dude.
So I don't know, but
I think about that a lot.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
how do you balance relationships and everything when once you're successful, everybody wants something from you?
It's tough.
That's gonna be that's something you're gonna have to face, bro.
I know. That's why it's so important that my friends are my friends, and they fuck with me, and like, I pick the right people around me, because like, when this happens, and it's gonna happen. Like, it's like, I gotta make sure the guys around me hold me down. And I want to make sure that I hold them down and repay them for, like...
Bro, make sure you stay in touch with me, bro. Don't forget about me, bro.
I will. I got you, bro. Honestly,
I saw the line from you. Don't forget about me.
No cap. Like, bro, if I had 2 million followers, I'd still come back here and do this.
That's crazy, bro.
Dude, that's me. Like, I don't give a fuck about all that shit.
Bro, but do you know who...
Yeah, dude, it sucks when you meet someone... I'm sorry to keep cutting you off. But when you meet someone and they're not like who they live up to be, and you're like, damn, this sucks, and I don't want to be that. I don't want to like if people look up to me, like, I want to be a good example. I don't want people to like meet me and then just be like, okay, well, he's a dick, so fuck this. Yeah. Like, it's like, you paid to come see me. You took time out of your day to come make a memory. It's like, I don't want to like. So and I think I've heard Logic is supposed to be a really nice guy.
I believe
it. And one day I cannot wait to meet that man. Logic, if you hear this, I love you, dude. Like, you're crazy. Like, your music's insane.
He's the man.
You're the man.
The Rubik's Cube Lord.
The legend, bro.
Yeah.
And yeah, man. Like, I want to be like him. I want to be like that. And I'm trying to, bro. Because, like, again, I just know what it's like when people are mean, and it sucks. I don't ever want to be that.
Yeah.
I don't want to be mean to people. I don't want to hurt people's feelings. I don't want to like. I mean, you're always gonna hurt people's feelings. No one's always gonna agree with you 100%. But yeah, it's really important to have perspective and be kind. And again, with the God stuff, I think I believe in God. I go so back and forth, but I'm so teetering on. I do.
I think you do, bro.
I think I do. And like, I can't say I don't.
No,
that's
but
the thing.
I think
like,
you'll truly know.
Yeah.
Like if you just keep living one day at a time.
Facts, bro.
You'll know, bro.
Yeah. Because I can't say I
because
don't.
There's gonna be this one divine moment where you can't explain it,
and I'm gonna be like, it's undeniable,
and you're gonna say, yeah.
I feel that, bro.
And it's yet to happen to me, but I believe it.
It's like I just don't. You ever see 42, the movie about Jackie Robinson?
Yeah, I love that.
I love the movie, dude. Remember when he's like, I don't know, some asshole being racist or something, didn't want to play Jackie, and he was like, when you get to the gates of heaven, and God asks you why didn't why didn't you play Jackie? And you say because he was black. He's like, that's not gonna like fucking stand. Like in the gates of heaven, like shit like that. It's like, someday when I get to wherever we're going, I want to know that like I did this right. Yeah. I wasn't like, and I like not, and I'm not, and like not just doing that so I get to like a good place, whatever. Like I genuinely want to know, like in my heart was in the right place, and like I
love that.
Helped people when I could. Like I did the right thing. Like I wasn't a dick. I helped my friends. Like, dude, some of my friends have even given me money when I haven't asked them to. Randomly, they've just Venmo'd me like, I'm talking like $500, like legit money, just to like put me on a show or to like do like. It's like I owe it to every single person who supported me now to work my ass off and keep
real
going.
as hell, man.
Because it's like, dude, it's not about me anymore. Like it used to be when I was younger. I was like, all right, this is me. I want it, but it's like, fuck that. This is about my mom. It's about my family. It's about my sister. This is about like my friends. This is about everything. This is about all of us. Like if I can get famous, I can change all of our lives. And that's what 5 years in the real world will do to you, man. You're like, holy shit,
wow,
like, this is ass. I got to figure this out because like I don't want to be going paycheck to paycheck forever.
What's so great about these is
like, you know,
when you're older and your kids ask, what were you like growing up?
Facts.
You get to show them something like this.
I know.
So
they're gonna be like, Dad was a dork. You know what I'm saying?
No,
he was ill.
Imagine miraculously you do a complete 180
like, pussy,
and then you just work in insurance and you're like,
I know, 100%. Yeah, I'm like literally just like I show up. I'm like,
you're like, your dad was an idiot.
Yeah. I got a sweater vest and a turtleneck and like Dad, fucking pussy. Like, what's up? Like, fuck that.
Damn, my dad was a badass.
Yeah,
that's what they're gonna say.
No, dude, that's a big compliment.
They're gonna say, dude, holy shit, my dad. Even when like people didn't believe in him, he believed in himself.
Thanks, man.
That's what they're gonna say.
And you're gonna be a good dad, bro, because you want to be.
I appreciate that.
Because you want to be, dude. That's where it starts.
I do, man.
So do I, dude.
Dude, I want to leave a legacy, bro.
So do I.
That's my whole life.
And this is where it starts.
It's true.
For real. Like this is like.
Yeah.
And you're really good at talking, man. Like I said this before, but like you're really good at talking, and you're a dope guy, man. Like you could get famous, bro. Like do you have a TikTok?
I do, but like that's my goal.
Same coming with me. Up. Like, but I haven't posted anything.
So my goal is I want to get to 100 episodes. You're number 91.
That's what's up. Yeah,
I want to get to 100.
I'll share this everywhere too. I'll
appreciate that,
post it up. Yeah,
I want to make. If you want, I used to do this, but then I did it just to like protect other people. I was like, just in case for some reason like something bad were to happen to me. I don't want it to look bad for you. So like I used to do joint posts. If you want to do a joint post, we can. We don't have to.
I don't know about that. I don't really do joint posts.
That's fine, bro.
But
yeah, put it on story. Do whatever.
I will post it.
Yeah, it's fine.
And tag you.
It's fine, bro.
And
whatever you want, bro.
I'll throw it on story and everywhere.
Yeah.
And I'm probably gonna post it on SoundCloud too. If you're from SoundCloud, shout out. You know
that's
what I'm
funny.
Yeah, all my boys on SoundCloud. Yeah, I don't do that.
No. I stopped doing it regardless.
Yeah, I like to honestly like. I'm pretty anal about my social media, so I delete stuff a lot, and I take stuff down, put it back up. So yeah. But
I appreciate you said that because, dude, I'm gonna be honest. So I realized very early on, I can't run a 4.4 40-yard dash. I can't dunk a basketball.
Same.
I can't.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I can't get an 8-pack.
I'm 162, so
I can't get an 8-pack. At least maybe not yet. But
I can't either, bro.
I realize there's certain things that I have a limit to, but if there's one thing I can be great at, it's getting somebody.
Yeah.
It's getting the
it's being yourself.
I can
talking.
Yeah, but I can get the
help them.
The most genuine
yeah.
conversations and whatever out of a person.
Yeah, dude.
By being genuine.
I think you do that crazy. I mean,
And,
the 3 episodes I listened
yeah.
to, like, when you were talking, you guys were talking about some real shit.
Yeah.
I mean, we did today, too.
Yeah.
I hope when I listen back to this, it sounds dope. I'm not just like, what am I saying? But, like, I think it will sound dope. But, no, you're really good at talking, dude. Like,
appreciate that. Yeah, and obviously
it's a vibe.
watching all these animes, you know,
Yeah.
king of this, king of that,
Facts.
best of this, best of that. Yeah, my goal is, you know, be a master of conversation.
Yeah, dude.
Be the conversation master.
Yeah, and you will, bro. I
Yeah.
swear to God. I'm not just saying that. Like,
No, I appreciate that, bro.
you have to believe it. You
Yeah.
have to believe it, and you have to just do it, man.
But back to the
Yeah.
TikTok thing though, bro. Like when it comes to reels and stuff,
Yeah.
that's how
I
you
gotta get on
Yeah,
that shit.
you had, bro. That's
I don't know why I'm
and
not.
I know
That's like the only way to
No,
blow
because
up.
dude, it's such a pain in the ass.
I know, it's such a pain in the
such
ass.
a pain in the ass. That's
I hate
why.
it.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah.
get to 100.
Yeah.
Maybe take a little break. Do some research.
Yeah.
Go about my business. Make sure shit's set, and then I come back even better.
Yeah.
You know, like get in the time chamber.
Yeah.
Come back even better.
After we cut this, I'll tell you some stuff off
Yeah.
camera that's gonna help you.
Sure.
But
Appreciate it.
yeah, it's I have to do it too. I have to do it too. That's the only way to like
Yeah.
get a big following. I mean, like I think I went as far as I can go on YouTube, SoundCloud, and Instagram. Because you know, again, I'm a little older, so like that was popping when I was like younger. Not that I'm even that old. I mean, like TikTok's been around. I downloaded TikTok when it first came out too.
Yep.
But like, that was my goal forever. I was like, I got to get the IG. But now, like, I finally got the IG. It's like, all right, well, TikTok is the biggest platform in the world right now, and I've just been lazy, but I have to go shoot videos and just throw them on TikTok. Yeah, it's a bitch, but I gotta do that shit too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pain.
Dude, this has been such a great conversation, bro.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Yeah, thank you so much for having me, bro.
Yeah. I told you I was going to ask you 3 things
Yeah, what you got?
before we ended them, and I'll remind you as
Yeah.
to what they are. Let's start with favorite music album of
Yeah.
recommendation or choice. Like if someone hasn't listened to
Yeah.
something
Anything
and
ever?
they said, hey, put me on to something that I've never listened to. Like, you have to listen to this.
Yeah.
What would you say?
Let's see what we got.
And if you can say
Yeah.
favorite song off of it.
I'd probably say Friday Night Lights by Cole, just because it's pretty underground. It's a dope tape, and one of my favorite songs is The Autograph by Cole. If you're if you're trying to rap, learn how to rap, the way he raps in The Autograph is just technically, like, sonically, I don't know how to explain it. It's just really, really great, and it's really like traditional hip hop. And this is what I listen to learn the things that I learned and become the rapper that I am today. Mm-hmm. So probably that.
Okay.
Oh, actually, and this Truly Yours by J. Cole.
Great song.
Yeah, that whole thing, amazing. Yeah. So that's that.
Wait, just to make sure. Wait. I might have been thinking of Love Yours. Was Truly Yours an album or a song? Just to make sure.
Love Yours.
Love Yours is a song.
Yeah, Love
I
Yours
know
is
that.
off 20-something Forest Hills Drive.
It's on Forest Hills. I know
Best
that.
song ever. I love that. It's
Great
probably my
song.
favorite Cole song.
Truly Yours. Which?
But Truly Yours was the 2 mixtapes
What
where
was the
Cole
name?
rapped about like all this really super real shit.
What was the name of the album where he it's with Crooked Smile.
That was Born Sinner.
Okay.
That's amazing
But
too.
the one you're talking about is before.
It was before, yeah. It was right before
Okay.
Born Sinner.
Got you.
And there's this song called Can I Holler At You by Cole. And the first verse, the hook goes like, Can I holler at you? Nah, da, da, da. Can I holler at you? And the first verse is to the girl that he loved that got away, that kind of, fell off as he like chose fame, and she like stayed back home in his hometown and got married. And the second verse is to his stepdad, who he kind of like hated but loved, and he was like, you ain't shit. He's like, you left my mom and you ain't shit. He's like, I'm afraid I picked up some of your tendencies. Like, can I holler at you? And then the third verse is to an old best friend who he had growing up that started to treat him differently when he started making music. And it's just the hook is the same throughout like the 3 parts. It's genius. It's incredible, and it's underground. It's not on iTunes. It's not on Spotify. Like it's DatPiff. It's YouTube. It's the whole shit. So yeah, cool for sure.
Favorite show and/or movie or both?
Favorite movie. This kind of goes on theme with the whole thing we talked about today. It's called About Time. It's about this guy who can. It's a really, really really cute movie. It's about this guy who can time travel. So it's all about what it means to live a good life. And then him and his dad, so all the men in his family can time travel, and it's about him trying to get a girlfriend and like making mistakes and then deciding to go like a certain way in life, and how he uses the power to time travel to live a better life and pretty much live the best life possible. And I don't want to spoil it, but the whole theme of it was like, you should live every day as if you couldn't go back in time, and you should live every day like it's your last, and just try to be a good person. And everything I talk about all the time, like
I have it on my list.
Yeah, for real, dude.
You should, I have it on my unwatched.
You should watch Dead Ass, bro.
Word.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
I think you'd really like it. You seem like a dope person, and I think you'd fuck with it.
Word.
I mean, then the favorite show, I gotta go One Piece right now.
Yeah,
it's crazy. Like it's
awesome,
so
bro.
good. I started it last year, so I didn't like grow up with it like that. I didn't like. I don't know what I thought it was, but it wasn't what I thought it was.
Me neither.
And then I watched it, and I was like, this is unreal.
Unreal.
So One Piece probably like. Yeah.
Changed my life.
And Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Great show.
I fucking love that shit,
Great
dude. That
songs.
shit is crazy. Facts, dude. It actually bangs.
Yeah.
Like, so yeah, those 2 are my favorite anime.
Yeah.
For sure.
Dude, great shouts. Damn.
Yeah.
All right, and dude, you've said so many great things here, and I appreciate your time, bro. Words of advice and or wisdom. And you've said so much. I said so much. You know, so I drove here. Like you should be like rewind 30 minutes and then 35 minutes and then 40 minutes. And
dude, I think the second the shit started, I was like,
the Earth. We're made of humans.
I was like, we're stardust in the cosmos. Like,
as soon as
the second this shit started, bro, I just was like my ex-girlfriend, like.
Bro, you said so many great things, but if you could finally somehow top it off,
funny.
Bro.
Okay, advice for anyone out there. This applies to everything. Mm-hmm. Listen to your heart. It sounds corny as fuck. Listen to your heart, follow your dreams, and be yourself. Because if you're not yourself, you're not living your own life. You're living somebody else's. And we only get one life to live, so why the fuck would you want to live someone else's life? You want to live yours. You want to tell your story and live your great adventure, whatever that means in this world that we're living in now, because, again, we get one life to live, and it's like, if you're not living every day like it's your last, then what's the point? And that doesn't mean, living every day like your last doesn't mean going out there and, like, buying a jet ski and driving it off like a cliff or something crazy. It just means appreciating everything. Like, look around and appreciate, like, your desk like it's the last time you're ever going to be sitting here. Like, eat food like it's the last time you're going to eat that, like, sandwich or something. Like, it's the simple, small shit like that. It sounds a little goofy, but it's like, that's what it means to live a good life and, like, live every day like it's your last. You, like, look around and appreciate, like, damn, I'm really here. I'm feeling this. And, like, this is, like, another small tangent I want to say, too, but, like, you're never going to be as you are again right now. You're never going to be 22 again. You're never going to be 23 again. You're never going to be 24 again. You'll never be 25 again. So appreciate it and try to just be kinder on yourself, because I guarantee you in 20 years, when you look back and you see pictures of yourself when you're 18 and 19, you're going to look back with a lot kinder eyes, and you're going to be like, damn, I was beautiful. I was a dope person. I was great. But you may not see that shit right now because you just, like, those insecurities and fears and lies, that shit lies to you. But, like, that's it, man. It's beautiful because this ends, and, like, that's the realest shit ever. We're going to die someday, and that's why this life is worth living, because it's going to end. So live it like there's no tomorrow. And that's how I feel. That's why I'm a rapper. So, yeah, that's that.
That was great.
No, thanks, Robert.
That was awesome.
No, thanks, man.
Just to wrap this up,
yeah,
I always leave off with, just for the people, if you're listening, I appreciate you.
Yeah.
I have nothing but love for everyone here.
Yes, sir.
Let's, nice gratitude moment. Let's be grateful.
Oh, of course, man. Yeah.
Let's be grateful in this moment. This is one of the best conversations I've had on here.
Seriously?
I'm gonna be completely honest.
No, thank you so much, man.
Bro, this is awesome.
I appreciate that. No, dude. Thank you,
the thing is, I haven't had.
Likewise, man. This was amazing.
I appreciate this, bro.
Like,
I haven't had someone have this much enthusiasm like to go on a damn podcast
for real
like this.
Yeah, I'll just be hyped, bro. Like,
yeah. This dude was like texting me like a month ago, like, dude, like what's up?
I know, facts, bro. Yeah. I was so hyped. I was like, cause I'd be watching like Goggins and all these people, and I'm like, yo, like, I just got shit to say, bro. I got so much shit to say, and it's like, you know what sucks too, like when you see people that you love, like making the mistakes you've made. It goes back to what you said like an hour ago. It's like you have to let them make the mistakes. You can't like tell them don't do that or don't date her. Or don't like they're gonna do it anyway.
Yeah.
Because people they do what they want to do. Like you could tell them something, but so it's like I don't know. I want to save all those kids out there like the heartbreak I went through. Like I don't want people to make the mistakes I made. I want them to be better. Because it's like you owe it to yourself to try to like live a good life and be better. And if not for you, then the people you love. You know, like for like, you know, I don't know, your mother, your father, like your siblings, like everyone's got, hopefully everyone's got somebody. If you don't, you know, I'm sorry. But yeah, that's kind of the message, you know what I mean? And also, hey, yo, follow me everywhere at Robert Martino. That's
I'll be sure.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I should have said that a while ago. I always forget that.
I'll be sure to tag you.
Yeah,
don't worry about it.
Thanks, bro. I always forget to say that shit. I like even at shows, that's a big thing they tell like up and coming artists when you perform. Futuristic said this. He's like, say your name and Instagram handle like 5 times, so people can find you. Like, so people, because if you go out there and you perform and then no one knows, and then no one knows you, it's like they don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
But yeah, that connection was crazy. I was fucked up when I was doing that, but no one like that. People told me they were like, I couldn't even tell you were having a migraine, and I was like, word.
Yeah, so, that was shit. Like this dude was dope. He seemed like a dope person.
Yeah.
Let me try him.
W's, man.
Let me try and hit him up. See what happens. But here we are.
Now we're here. You know
it's so cool, bro.
Nah, dude, I appreciate it, bro.
Yeah,
me too, man. It's crazy.
Well, with that said, everyone has a story and it's still being written. I appreciate every single one of you. Keep going, keep pushing in life. Don't settle.
Yes, sir.
I love you all. Ciao for now.
Bless.
Peace.